So, last week, you guys had entered that giant metal box of a essentially caravan, building on wheels, and fought off the orc who was in there, who had several wooden puppets who looked very similar, but more primitive versions of the one that Grar saw in a vision not too long ago, that had apparently decimated what seemed like a good portion of the entire the orc race. That was still living in their homeland of Malrock, which you're currently in. After the orc leader took a significant amount of damage, he decided to just peace out and leave guys in a giant blood-filling room death trap, which you were able to escape after disabling all those killer robots. At which point you very narrowly evaded capture from the orc pack riding wargs, or dumb as a bag of rocks who came to investigate and question you. And then went traveling a few days until Lytus was able to convince Grar to take him to one of the essentially an outcast camp, where Grar was welcomed, being a member of the No-Sight family, which is generally an outcast family, and a well-known one, since one of their long-lost ancestors was a great hero to the Orcish people, but since then the family name has been tarnished over time. Lytus was introduced to the shaman, a master blood mage, who promised to teach him when he had the time. He gave him a small vial that he could break at any point, and then the mage would contact him and be available for instructing him at that point. Nick asked the mage if she or anyone in the village had any poison recipes, and was informed that the leading experts of all the realm in the arts of poison are the kobolds, who live not too far away, just a few days travel to their border. With this information, Nick decided to fly off on his own and go solo to recover that poison book, and said that as soon as he was done, he would meet with the rest of the party back in Ontrell, back in Tyrell at the Sterile Screw, which is your new makeshift headquarters. And I believe that's where we left off, with him flying away and you guys departing the outcast village towards that harbor town. Am I correct in that?
Yes, so it is time for the worst crime wave this area has ever seen.
Okay, what do you guys planning?
Now that Nick's not here.
That will be hard to do. These are the orcs, after all. So you've got some pretty stiff competition as far as wanton murder and other such crimes.
And Krasdar's crime downer now.
So what's the play? You guys are just leaving the village, I believe, with the recovered Whisperstalkers intact, the 4 of the 5 that survived.
Oh yeah, that's where, if I remember now. Yeah, you got that smithing source understanding.
Right, yes, you can analyze those thanks to your time spent with them. I think you also bought some more from them, did you not?
Let's see. I was supposed to. I'm looking. I think we were about to get to that. You told me to meet up with you about it, find out what all there would be, I guess.
Okay.
I think it's like kind of like a bloodstone. Like if I added it to the battle axe, that it would add. I think you said a 1d6 bleeding damage or something.
It would add bleeding damage. That or send you into a berserk rage when you used it. Something similar to that.
That's right.
It's blood steel, not a very original name, but that's what they call it. Again, similar results from the bloodstone, only it has to be touching a source of metal, so it's much more intentional. The orcs tend to make it by sacrificing war prisoners, essentially, on a giant vein of steel to transform it over time into blood steel, which they then harvest and utilize in their more powerful weaponry. But yeah, it's 5 gold per unit of this, which will be enough to attempt to make a weapon. Or probably not armor. You need several units of it to make an armor, because that's a lot more metal to armor than just like the head of an axe or the blade of a sword.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to purchase, or how much you want to buy right now, or if you want to wait on it.
Yeah, I think I was going to get.
And just for clarity, you would not be able to upgrade tree splitter with this. It would have to be a new weapon. Tree splitter is
Yeah.
already made of a mundane metal. There's no point in trying to smith this in or mix it in. You'd have to cut the head off, which is essentially making a new weapon from scratch.
I'm down.
So it's 5 gold per unit of this ore. How much do you want to purchase?
I'll take 2 units.
Okay. Yeah, that's about all they had in stock. They said about every week or two we get a new shipment of a couple units of it. So come back anytime, as long as it's been a few weeks, and we should be able to sell you a bit more. You can go anywhere in this nation and find it, though. It's not that uncommon here. It'd be real hard to find it anywhere else, though, unless they're very well stocked. Is there anything else you want to do in that smithy before you left?
I do not think there's anything else I want to do. Actually, you know what?
What?
No, I'm gonna buy one more thing, so that'd bring me down to 3 gold now.
Okay. He's completely sold out at that point.
Sounds good.
Hey, Krasar, what you
Uh,
got there?
It's apparently ore that causes bleeding damage.
Oh, I assume it's native to this country?
I'm assuming so. I've never even heard of it before.
Well, if you ever need more, I have a contact that, you know, the traveling caravanseer, right?
Oh yeah.
She set me up with a drop point, so I assume that I can ask her if she has some in stock for you.
Sounds like it would be expensive. I'll let you know if I need some.
Yeah. Yeah, just saying in the future.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Uh,
Does anyone else want to do anything then?
So
Um,
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Lighters and Gar. So where's Nick?
Nick felt like he should go do his own thing.
Andy's not even here to continue it.
He's doing his own thing.
And
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm gonna kind of comment again.
well,
Why?
I hope he doesn't die.
I'm just testing something.
Oh god, it's creepy.
Whoa. I love it. That's perfect.
I want to question the Whisperstalker guys who got captured.
Sure.
So I'm gonna drop back, and not with my mask down, obviously, not yet. It's coming.
Do you want to do this with Crastar with you?
It's up to you if you want to come. Yeah.
Yeah, Crastar would probably want to do the same thing.
So I'm gonna
Probably.
tug on their legs. Obviously, you know,
Right.
taller than me. I want
No,
them to
one was
notice
a
me.
goblin. They're only about a half a foot taller than you. The other 3 are average size races.
I'm gonna shun the tall ones, like kind of a racism thing. Go talk to the short guy,
Okay.
because tall people are, they're not that smart. Well, actually, they're. So
Grar's here. He's watching.
so I asked the goblin, how did you even get captured?
We didn't realize the item we were after was warded magically. They forgot to tell us that before we left.
You had no casters or magic users in your group?
We're normally more informed that we were. That was partially our fault for being so naive, but we trusted our information and it betrayed us. That's very rare in our experience, and I guess we just got soft. It's our fault, really, and thank you, by the way, for retrieving us. We appreciate it.
Who provided you with the information?
Our leader,
Who is?
Graren... Damn ogre names. Grernelf?
I looked over at like our group and see if anybody even recognizes that name.
You,
Who the fuck that is?
a couple of you would have heard it in passing. He's one of the 3,
Fuck.
oh, sorry, what is her name? Mish's rank. That's one of the 3 that was killed during the invasion, so they are dead.
That's convenient.
There's only 2 left, and one of them is Mish. So there's a 3 in 4 chance that you guys are going to meet the team that does not have a leader anymore.
I'm gonna ask I'm gonna do sympathetic. I'm lying though, so do I need me to roll on that or what? I don't really feel sorry for you. So
I know you don't.
okay. So I'm gonna basically like I'm really sorry that happened to you guys. Is everything good now?
Roll. What the hell that would be? Deception.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
Ooh, and you get 2 stun.
I don't need him with that roll, dude.
Yes. Yeah. Everything is. It's
them to
weird.
follow.
It's very strange being. They were less kind to the others than they were me. Apparently, they believed I would die if they treated me very harshly, being short.
Your
Got-
captors?
Yes. Racism to my advantage for the first time in my life, and I'll take it.
Huh. Interesting.
The others were treated much less kindly than I was, so I'm grateful for it at least.
Very interesting. Anybody else want to talk to him? Any questions?
Crastar would probably chime in.
Very sarcastically, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Crastar would chime in and be like, yeah, if I saw you on the battlefield as a weakling, I'd probably cut you down first.
Well, so much for that banter.
I appreciate the honesty. Also,
I
it
don't-
kind of looks stressed you. What the fuck are you guys doing with this savage?
I don't discriminate.
Rar shrugs.
Okay.
Savage happens to be my friend, and I just kind of walks off at that point.
Crastar speaks up and says, this savage also saved you. No wonder why your group got captured. You're a bunch of imbeciles.
Good God, man.
Hold on. He pronounced imbeciles properly.
Well done.
Mark that on your calendar.
Just start making a list of words he can pronounce.
What exactly do you have to roll in order to pronounce the word correctly?
Communication.
No, I meant like what's in
Oh,
When
You
the
should start being
intelligence is as impressive as Krasdar's is, then sometimes you just gotta roll for it.
Crastar is our special friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so you guys are traveling currently.
I'm always kind of keeping an eye on that group because something's not sitting right with them.
Sure. Do you want to
quick
roll anything to try and maybe empathy to try and see if they're lying to you in any way?
I don't have empathy.
You can attempt it with communication if you're really worried about them.
Shit. Oh wait. Oh, you know. Damn. I don't
Oh,
fucking waste. That's all right. God, what a
As
waste.
far as you can tell, they're being completely honest with you.
Whisper,
Yeah.
which one is the wild mage that we should like?
I was wondering
Keep
if you all had
special.
forgotten about that or not.
I had assumed you'd forgotten about that.
Nope. I was waiting for someone to bring it up. They are the human of the group. From what you can tell, the
Okay.
other 3 are wearing, well, none of them have their armor. Unfortunately, it was all in a different section of that caravan, so you were unable to recover any of their equipment. But the other 4 are built either... I mean, the other 3 are all built physically very strong or very agile, and then the one is just kind of like this thin, frailish looking human, so you're assuming it's him. It's a pretty safe assumption, given the way he looks and the way he acts. He's very scholarly, and he's constantly like reaching for glasses that are no longer on his face, kind of just radiates an extremely strong aura of mage.
so worthless.
To Krasdar, maybe.
So what do we have to? I actually forgot.
We get
What
extra gold if we bring him back alive. He's
Yes.
the one that's really good.
Yes.
Okay, that's basically it.
You guys were pressing for a raise on the price, so they raised the price of an individual rather than the group as a whole.
Is there anyone in this group that's like not a minotaur, but you know they're kind of like big in stature and tall and stuff?
Taller? No. No one above the 6 foot range, which is the large races. There's no trolls, no ogres, no minotaur, no orcs. There's one other. No gnolls.
I wonder why they get captured.
Damn it, Krasdar. So unless you have any other role playing you want to do on the road, you guys are going to get to the harbor town safe and sound. You can recover all HP and MP you're currently missing, by the way. You have more than enough time for a long rest. Mainly I'm looking at you, Litus. There you are.
Oh, good.
Assuming there's nothing else, you guys make it to the harbor. Your ship is still waiting for you at the same dock. Is there any business you want to tend to while still in Malorock, or are you guys ready to head out?
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say, show off his sailing skills again.
I was going to ask, we didn't really spend much time on the ship, did we?
About a week.
Can't remember any RP from there. I'm just trying to remember if we remember any characters from the ship.
No. The captain was a Minotaur, and Krasdar talked to him a little bit. He mentioned something about the sea, or the ocean being a bit unsavory as of late, but didn't really clarify it, and Krasdar didn't ask. Otherwise, there were no interactions other than Nick getting caught by that hypnotic orb on the back of the Gearden and nearly drowning.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to, we're in the harbor town. I probably should have done this at the other outpost, but I'm going to kind of go see if there's any, like, people who know the land, wise people, you know, like, kind of leader.
There's a shaman in absolutely every settlement, no matter how big or small. There's always at least one shaman who basically acts as the mayor.
Then yeah, I'm going to make my way to him.
There's two leaders, by the way. There's a shaman and there's a war chief. The shaman more takes care of the day-to-day. The war chief takes care of making sure the place doesn't get sacked, because that's a constant threat in all the Orc Nation. So just as a clarification, those two would be the leaders.
I'm going to go to the shaman.
Okay. You go in the tent kind of expecting, because it's the norm is older, male or female, doesn't really matter. But you're very surprised when a couple of the local fishermen introduce you to shaman, and it's just this young 20-ish year old, very young for orc. Just kind of stands up wearing the traditional robes of a lower ranking shaman. Just walks up to you smiling, extends his hand out to shake yours. Good morning.
Ooh. So he's got low-ranking robes that'd be able to... No, he's not a big deal.
It's a small fishing village. You knew going in he wouldn't be a big deal.
If
he was a big deal, he wouldn't be here.
I take his hand and Grar says, good morning.
How can I help you? I heard you were looking for me.
I'm looking for information. I don't know if you can provide it.
Come sit. Ask away.
Do you have any drawing materials?
Of course. And he kind of motions over to his assistant, who quickly brings him over a pad of paper and a pencil or something.
In calligraphy is dexterity.
If you're trying to draw something detailed, yes.
I want to try and draw a picture of that scary guy.
The puppet?
Yeah, scary puppet man.
I thought you meant Litus.
Oh, scary puppet man.
6, 7, 8, 13.
And can I use my communication as well to describe what I know about him?
Absolutely. That's much better.
So in tandem, I show him the picture and describe what I know, and
Okay.
I say, I hear he's here in Melrock. Melrock.
Here. Malorock.
Malorock.
Yes. Well, you're going to find them all over the place. They're goblin automatons. I don't...
There's more than one.
Oh, there's many of them, yes. The one you've described seems detailed. It would be a unique piece. It wouldn't be like the dime a dozen variety that many of the war chiefs buy regularly as disposable troops. It sounds like this one. Did you explain the dream to him, by the way? Or just general
No, I
description?
just explained what they looked like.
Okay. Yeah, from your description, it sounds like it's detailed enough that it's probably a unique piece rather than the cannon fodder we usually buy, but certainly could be here. I've not heard of any rumors directly of it, and unfortunately, since it's not living, I can't really ask the blood to find it for us.
Who's selling these chieftain?
Goblins. Many goblin traders come through here with them. There's only a few that can make one of high quality, however. I think...
Do you have any names?
A couple, actually. And he goes over and starts raffling through some paperwork. Brings a small folder, a leather, essentially like a skin that's been tanned and turned into a folder, which he hands to you. You open it, and you see a couple documents. You see the telltale sign. Most races know Goblin simply because they're the most prolific creators of contracts in the realm. They're kind of the legal experts of everywhere, just because they like to be in the deal whenever there's financial contracts or anything like that. They tend to butt in, but they're also usually welcome because they're extremely good at negotiating, just as a racial trait. No one knows why. It's like it's in their genetics just to be good at it. Anyways, but you do see the telltale goblin font at the top and bottom, which is kind of each goblin merchant that's worth noting has their own privatized little header and footer where they have legal notes, etc. Both of which are detailing the details for a couple specific models of these automatons, and they each have a name at the bottom. He says a couple of them come through the village every once in a while. They don't tend to come this far out. They assume correctly that we don't have the coin to pay them, but these are the only two contracts we've ever received. As far as they are concerned, you're welcome to keep them. We have no intention of buying anything, but maybe the names will help you in your search at least.
Thank you. Do you know anything about their fabrication?
Goblins make everything out of junk. It's really hard to tell, unfortunately, unless you have one. Then you can rip it apart and find out.
How much does one cost? Or I could just look at the contract.
Yeah, you look at the contract. They're both, the one's 400 gold and the other one's 500. And as he's notices you looking at the prices, he actually chimes up, speaks up and says, "Those are for the low-end ones, they told us. They said they've got a couple models in the thousands if you really want something special."
Cool.
Yeah, that's what we said too. We have no interest in paying that much for a machine that's probably not any match for a seasoned warrior of flesh, but some war chiefs find them valuable.
War chiefs have no pride. They let these machines do their fighting.
They like to keep their people alive. And machines do have advantages we don't. They don't bleed to death, so the blood steel doesn't do much against them.
Shameful.
It is. It is.
Thank you, though. This information is helpful.
You're quite welcome. Come by anytime you want to. I didn't get your name, by the way.
Grar.
Pleasure.
I take my leave.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do in the village?
I'm good.
Okay, with that done, you
Do
all...
we have
Go on.
Do we have any downtime?
You will have some on the ship.
Okay, I'll wait till we get on the ship then.
Of course, there aren't any fucking sailors.
One last thing. Just everything in Malrock. It's just really fine ores and smithing. Not too much else outside of the blood magics and such.
As far as what they specialize in?
Yeah.
Just weapons in general. They basically most artifacts, so non-relics, just a tier below relics, are orcish when it comes to weapons and armor, just because they're such good craftsmen. that the finest warriors of all races tend to just default to. It's kind of like a Lamborghini. It's what the best of the best use, or a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like the different competing high orc smiths, they're the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris. Anyone as far as warfare is concerned will have one of their weapons.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's why most artifacts that are weapons will tend to be orcish.
Mr. Candle.
Oh, the candle's here.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm
No
late.
problem.
School's getting pretty wild at the end, and I fell asleep.
So wow.
So you fell asleep. Just say that, buddy.
Not in class, right?
No, I understand.
I care about your personal struggles.
So you guys climb up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something else, Imporks?
No, that's it. And I'll just catch up.
Would a
Yeah,
blood
he's-
mage know anything about memory bullshit?
Anything about what?
About memory manipulation?
Manipulation?
Memory manipulation.
Oh, you're not where the blood mage is currently. That was in the outcast village. You guys have traveled to the fishing harbor. If I'll assume that you asked before you left, they would say we can manipulate the brain. It's a very raw process. It's not very controlled or refined by any means whatsoever. Usually leads to death rather than memories being changed, but it's certainly possible.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Sure. If you ask the shaman in the fishing hamlet, he has no idea. He's nowhere near that skilled. Okay, so you guys climb aboard the vessel and head towards the pall. I'm going to go ahead and drag you over to it now.
Except for Nick.
Yeah, except
Nick.
for me. So I guess it didn't really matter that I was.
Let's jump back to Nick. That said.
This is
Nick,
a very
Nick.
nice boat.
Oh boy! All right.
Wow,
I've been
this is a
thinking
nice boat.
Not me for it. 'Cause
I'm looking at a boat. Should I be?
let me drag you elsewhere.
That's a really nice boat.
It is a really
Yes.
nice boat. Not that I
Except
built
not the
it.
bookie.
It's a pretty nice boat.
God, I have way too many freaking pages.
Pretty nice boat.
Lit, you just see you, right?
Yep.
Great. So you're flying through the air. It's been a couple days with you obviously resting at night, along with Peter Griffin, wherever you can find safety. I would like you to roll survival for me, please.
Which
I think it's
is
perception. I'll have to check real quick. It's the one and only page in this book I look at. Let's call it perception searching.
cool. Wow, nice. We got a
Pretty damn
19.
good, yes. So yeah, over the course of the couple days you've been traveling so far, you've very easily been able to find enough food and shelter, and making sure you guys are safe and hidden during the nights. A couple times during the night you were woken up as war bands of orcs come marching past your hiding positions, but no one ever found you. Or at least if they did, they didn't bother to do anything about it.
Oh god, this is a horrible idea.
Yes, it is. Are you turning around or are you continuing on?
Oh, don't turn around now.
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going. I think it's a little. I think Nick would probably be embarrassed to go back. He would probably literally fear Lightus making fun of him. So
Yes,
No, I wouldn't do that.
Trust.
What's
I
that?
will support you in your endeavors, buddy.
I say Crastar would totally make fun of him.
This is true. Krasdar would.
yeah, but he's not afraid of Krasdar making fun of him. Krasdar has been making fun of him for a long time.
Okay. So, about 3 days in, and you can see in the distance, probably about 50, 60 miles out, that telltale line where the landscape drastically changes, telling you this is the end of where the orcs arrived initially, and likely the border of where Malorok is. Most races don't tend to extend their borders very far out. for fear of a new shroud appearing and their land being taken from them, and anyone living there being just fucking vanished in the middle of the night, essentially, what has happened on a few occasions. So most nations don't move outside of their borders for any reason. It's dangerous too. But you're flying, you're getting close to that. Could I get a perception seeing check, please?
From
Just Nick again. 13.
13.
So as you're flying
Actually,
along,
yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that
Okay.
observation down. Nice, that's much better.
that's amazing. As you're flying along, you notice the sun goes dark suddenly.
Oh boy.
What are you doing about that?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look towards where the sun was.
You do that, and you see a gigantic flaming bird flying over you.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna scan the landscape for like a cave or something.
Sorry, that's too small. Gigantic flaming bird.
Oh my god.
He's well above you currently, and he may or may not miss you. You're not sure if he's noticed you yet.
Oh, okay. I would like to see if he noticed me. That's what I want to do.
He hasn't.
Okay.
I'll let you use that same
Discern.
roll for that. He has not seen you yet.
Okay. Can I roll a natural lore to see if this thing is like blind underneath it?
Sure.
What it is? Like, all right. You got a 18.
18. It is regrettably not natural. It's on fire, so you're pretty sure it's meant to be camouflaged from above to kind of fit in with the sun, which indicates from your knowledge of what a flaming creature, as far as naturally would do, is probably dive bomb an unsuspecting prey straight from the sun, so as to not be detected. It might be an idiot not realize that it casts a shadow in that direction, which is even more horrifying the more you think about it. But at the moment, it does seem to be passing overhead and not like dive bombing towards you or Peter Griffin currently.
Okay, so now my debate is if I should go and hide and let it pass, or just think that it's ignoring me and just keep going. I think I would try and hide
Okay.
and let it pass.
You diving for the ground and hoping to find a place to
Looking
hide
for
out.
a place to hunker down until it flew out of sight.
Okay. You want to do it quietly or quickly?
Quickly.
Peter's a lucky boy today. So I need you to roll strength climbing to not fall off Peter as he starts to straight up dive bomb straight towards the ground. That's okay. Between you're like hanging on by like the little, you know that the hand grip on a horse saddle. That's all you got. You're just free falling except for holding onto that with dear life.
I make a mental note to add a little
a harness or something.
little like latch or something that keeps me on there.
Yeah, learn from How to Train Your Dragon, dude. But you did not fall off, thankfully. You were able to keep your grip. Peter needs to roll to see if he spots a safe place to go. It's not a great roll.
Can I assist in that role at all?
How would you do that? You don't have a telepathic.
Just
mind with
using
you.
my own eyes as well to like see if I could just spot something on the way down.
Sure, roll perception scene. 6, 10, 16, 18. Yeah, you do notice a cave. It's a rather large cave, but you could fly in there and be out of sight of this thing at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna hedge my bets with that cave, I think.
Okay, give me animal handling to steer Peter in the correct direction because he does not see it. 6, 10, 12, 14, 16. That is high enough. So Peter goes flying, busting his wings at the last possible second, just barely able to correct it. Like, you guys get within 10 feet of the treetops that you're skimming past. And then he does another dive bomb and kind of does a very ungraceful barrel roll kind of landing. causing 7 points of damage to you and him as a result of it. But you said fast, and he complied. So he went hurtling into that cave. Do you want to just
All right.
charge in there? Or are you going to keep an eye out on the cave entrance?
Well, I'll like look inside it first, but I'd quickly get under cover.
Okay, give me seeing.
I have dark sight too if it's dark in that cave at all.
Not at this time of day.
15, 17.
Okay. You do see the creature fly overhead and disappear into the distance.
All right, I'll give it like an hour or two before setting off again while it's gone.
Okay. In the meantime, let's go back to my shippies. Who's pinging in the darkness? Stop pinging the darkness.
Yeah, Krasdar.
Gosh, Krasdar.
Yeah, Crastar, you fuck.
So,
Wow.
you guys, this is the captain, Minotaur, and then all these little guys in green are deckhands, essentially. There are 5 crewmen. 2 are underneath, 3 on the top. Just minding their own business, doing all those piratey things I don't remember from pirate movies about pirates and pirating.
Are they
guys
privateers
have
or are they pirates?
do you want to do something with downtime, Lidus?
So there's 2 guys rowing the boat.
No, I'm actually gonna hold on to my idea. I'll do it later.
No, there's 2 large sails. There's no one rowing it.
Who's manning the jib?
I don't even know what that is, so shut your face.
Who's what? The what?
Oh man, your jib.
Wow.
Whoa.
This got home real quick.
That was aggressive.
Anyways, so that.
What do we want to do? Are you giving it up to us?
Yeah, there's some. It's. The captain said that. As long as the winds and the water favors us, we should be back in Ontrell in about a week. If it doesn't, it could take several weeks. So hunker in. We've got enough.
Oh, shit,
food for a
Krasdar
month,
just drowned.
and we're all no. There's a lower level.
Right. I was like,
He says there's enough food for a month, and we're all competent fishermen here, so there's no need to worry about starvation. We've also got ways to get water out of the sea if we need to. So, dig in and make this place your home for as long as we're stuck here.
What about that eye creature? I want to see another one.
I don't. So let's hope we don't.
Oh,
Eyes.
you know what attracts them?
You can roll natural lore. He probably doesn't. No idea. Don't want to know. If you ever find out what scares them, tell me so I can get the fuck rid of them whenever I see them next. 15. I mean, the thing has near perfect 360-degree vision, so probably anything that's within its line of sight will attract it towards you.
Okay.
As far as, like, what exactly that... Like, if there's something like shiny things that it's attracted to, you're not really certain.
Gotcha.
It's a giant predator serpent, so probably edible things would be your best guess.
That's all I got.
Anything else?
Not from me.
Nope.
Crastar is going to stay under deck and watch the remnant Whisperstalkers.
Okay.
Fafner is just gonna read his books.
Okay. So days pass by. I'm gonna jump back over to my little scared guy in a cave real quick. So it's been about an hour passed by. Looking outside, the sun seems to be getting higher and more intense. And it's starting to get a little bit warmer, even in this cave. What are you doing, Nick?
I'm gonna head out if I don't see the flaming bird anywhere. But I'm gonna take a real good look, having noticed the tactic that it was using before with the.
Sure, go ahead and
camouflage.
roll perception scene. As soon as you stick your head out, you realize the sun is just bearing down really hard, and it is directly overhead, unfortunately. But you don't see the bird anywhere.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay. So you and Peter Griffin take off from the cave and keep flying. As soon as you make a little bit of altitude above the cave, you realize that there are suddenly two suns. One coming from just on top of the cave, and the other coming from up in the sky where the sun is supposed to be.
Oh shit!
And you turn around and you see the giant bird unfurling its wings from its ball shape that it had taken and take off towards you.
Oh shit! Let's see. How fast can Peter fly? How far away am I? Like, what's the nearest thing I can see around me on the horizon that might be useful?
Jack shit. There's a couple settlements, smaller orcish towns as far as you can tell. But there's no like large landscape. There's no like mountains or giant forests or anything like that nearby. There's the small forest surrounding the cave.
Oh, I'm not gonna fight this thing. I think I just fly as fast as I can towards the horizon. See if I can outrun it.
I will roll dexterity for Peter in just a minute. Peter Griffin.
Who's misbehaving on the boat?
Oh, thank God!
Peter Griffin's doing well. Wow, you guys actually managed to make a little distance on this giant creature. But it can hover. It can glide at about the same speed you guys are flying. It's clearly going to do Peter Griffin as far as stamina goes by a long, long shot.
Right.
Especially the fact that he's pumping his wings as hard as he can. Peter's got a few hours in the air. This thing seems like it could stay up there all day long. So you're going to need to hatch a plan soon. And I will come back to you in a few minutes, and you'll hopefully have that plan.
Shit.
Back to the ocean. So a couple days pass by for you guys. The captain keeps murmuring to himself that the water seems unsavory, but he refuses to say anything else. If pressed, he just says he doesn't want to freak out the crew. Until one point, he kind of yells to the rest of you, "Where's the Minotaur? I need another spotting. I don't see him. Someone fetch him.
I'm right here.
Out in the water. To the left and the right. Do you see them? There's something under the surface." 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not a 12. That can't be. It is 12. Jeez. Very vaguely, you see what looks like 6 kind of amorphous shapes. Kind of like giant worms almost. They seem to just kind of be floating like oversized seaweed along both sides of the ship. Only problem is seaweed doesn't usually follow a ship. It usually goes behind it as it moves past, and these things seem to be keeping pace with you.
I'm gonna stay quiet because I remember what you said last time.
You see it too.
Again?
I certainly hope not. We don't have the
Certainly
weapons to
looks
deal with them.
I do.
Good. And you can be the one to kill it then. And he waves his crew to come over and discreetly tells them to man the stations just in case there is an attack.
Jastar is going to take hold of the helm, and he's going to bank a hard right.
Okay, roll sailing. You just jacked it from the captain. He'll step aside and let you do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, maybe he shouldn't.
I need everyone to roll dexterity acrobatics, please. As the ship lurches very hard from that shit attempt to turn it.
What are we rolling? Dexterity?
Dexterity acrobatics. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lidus eats crap. 10, 11, 12. Fafnir eats crap. I hope somebody rolled well. Oh, that includes you too, Krasdar. Zenek's fine. That's not a surprise.
Krasdar has hold of the wheel. You should be okay.
No. You really fucked that one up.
Oh, yes.
You go flying off the wheel then. So Krasdar whips this thing hard to the right, and everyone on the deck, except for Zenek, who's just standing there as the ship immediately lurches 15 or 20 degrees off to the right. All of you fall over and just watch Zenek just awkwardly standing side, kind of like diagonally somehow, not even flinching or seeming to need to adjust to keep his balance. As you also feel the ship hit something, kind of crashes and lurches back in a forward direction. And out from the water come 5 very large tentacles.
It's not the IB.
I need you guys to roll initiative. We'll say they all roll at the same time. So Nick, while they're rolling, did you think of a strategy for yourself yet?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, what's your strategy?
Okay, so Nick is thinking, he recognizes that this thing is not a natural creature, but he recognizes it acting in patterns such as any natural raptor would.
Sure.
And he's realized that this thing probably isn't prepared for things coming from above it. So he's going to steer Peter to try and at least get on the same altitude as it so it doesn't have the opportunity to dive bomb him, and if not, to try and even get above it.
Okay. Go ahead and I'm going to have you roll it. Let's do animal handling for that.
It would seem as though I have ruined my initiative roll. Hold on.
14.
I guess it's better.
14. So you spur Peter Griffin to go up hard and fast as quickly as he possibly can, trying to outpace this creature. Unfortunately, the creature is making pace on you. It is very skilled at ascending and descending as you're learning, or at least ascending. You haven't seen it swoop yet. But it is gaining on you. You've got the upper hand as far as altitude goes, but only for a short moment. What do you want to do with it?
I want to dive bomb like directly on its back.
Okay.
Like full weight, me and Peter just.
How are you attacking when you do this?
Just straight up like charging full on head dive bomb, just trying to like knock it out of the air. I just wanted to crumple under the weight of my body, Peter's body, and its own body.
You've seen the size of this, right?
Right, yeah, but I'm thinking that Peter's got to be 400, 500 pounds.
Well, sure,
I'm 40 pounds.
You guys are a bullet. You're certainly
just aiming right at its body. I think I could.
So you're not attacking. You're just like using yourself and Peter.
Yeah, like as like a bullet. Yeah.
Okay. God. Roll. Fuck. The hell is this even gonna be? Animal handling. You're attacking with animal handling. Congratulations, you found a way to do it. 12, 14, 16. 16 hits him.
Nice.
And you've got stun points, so I'm gonna say we tried knockdown twice. So give me. So that's a 16. He's got to beat a 16. He's got to beat it twice. He's good. He's good.
Fuck.
So you've landed on him, enjoying 5 points of fire damage, both of you, from landing on a creature that's on fire. Although that's probably pretty expected. That's your turn. I want you guys to join the initiative order as well. We're going to run both these at the same time.
Separately or together?
You guys act together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Horrible.
Everyone's in there. Descending Zenek. I am so surprised that you're first. That is not something.
Oh, I actually don't even have them on my initiative order. I don't see them.
You can't see them?
On a different page. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
It's because you guys are on a different. You're on a different page.
Well, you guys are sharing it, so I can see everybody. Anyway, Zenek, there are 5 giant tentacles approaching your ship. Actually, this one you just hit. The other 4 are kind of slowly approaching.
I'm just going to hold my turn.
Okay. Grar.
Ooh, Grar is definitely going to cast Puppet Fate.
You gonna stand up first?
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's my
Grar
whole
stands.
turn standing.
No, that's just half your movement.
Okay, I am going to cast Puppets of Fate then. That makes it 16.
That's 12. We're getting
That's
16.
12. That does not make it.
No, that fails.
And Gar's gonna just move into this little nook.
Okay. The pirates are going to open fire with their pistols, doing some damage.
Oh, you said pirates, and for a second I thought we were under attack by pirates too.
Privateers. Your
Yeah.
allies.
Give me
come on, man.
press.
These guys are going to fire the ballistas, which actually have to roll. Miss. Hit. Wow.
Hey, they got
Incredible.
Fucking
They got 6.
atrocious.
They got 6 stun points though.
He did get 6 stunt points.
Alright, I'll let him use them.
Sounds like an auto load.
13 more. That's a more respectable amount of damage. So this one's been hit by a ballista, and it kind of staggers a little bit. This one got shot. This one got shot by a pistol. And the guy in the front has a mortar that he's going to level at them. Miss. That's the... Oh, the pirate captain. He's going to fire his pistol. That's a hit. For 12 damage against the one in the upper left.
Hey.
They laid out some hurt. Fafnir.
I stand up
Okay.
and I am going to cast Frost Weapon. No, that's melee weapons. Is it melee? Yeah, melee weapons. So that's only Crastar. God, I am going to cast Icy Grip,
Targeting who? Clearly
targeting the
succeeds.
one that's been attacked.
4 of them have. All of them but this one have been hit at least once.
Oh,
The ballista attacked
targeting
this one, so it's the most damaged.
this one.
Okay,
The
are you in
ballista.
range?
I should be in range.
9 meters, is that the range of it?
It's within 20 meters.
Yeah, you're fine then. You hit. Well, you succeeded, so what does it need to roll?
It needs to make me a Constitution stamina.
It succeeds.
Okay, but it does take 1d6 penetrating damage.
Okay. Are you gonna roll it, or do I need to? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Perfect.
Okay, that will be my turn, I
If
guess.
a headless tentacle could shrug, it would right now. Do you want to move at all? Other than getting yourself off the ground?
No.
Okay. Nick. You and Mr. Griffin beat this thing in initiative. What are you guys going to do? You're currently sitting on its back.
I'm gonna jump off Peter and do like the Link with his downward sword thing with my mithril katana.
Okay, make an attack. You hit.
Nice. I didn't put poison on it like an idiot, so no poison.
You got 1 stun point.
Oh, nice. What can I do with 1 stun point? Let's see. Oh, I can do pierce armor with 1 stun point.
It is unarmored.
Oh, is its dex less than 4?
Yes.
Sweet. I'll do pinpoint attack as well. There's the pinpoint attack damage. Damn, I really hit that thing just now. All right, let's see
Not
what I
bad. What about Mr. Griffin? What are you instructing him to do?
Wait, hang on. I'm just gonna. Okay, and so I'm gonna use my 1 stun point to use skirmish, which
Okay.
means I can move the thing 2 yards away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have it reel back and go 2 yards lower in altitude,
Okay.
while Peter swoops me up and continues to climb higher again.
Interesting plan. Okay. So you guys book it up.
Well, and it gets pushed 2 yards down.
Yes. For what that will help you, we'll find out. Lightus.
So, before I go and try to do something, are any of my tricks going to work here?
Tricks. Meaning your
My
blood magic?
fire stuff?
Fire is in a straight line. It doesn't need to be on a burnable surface. Essentially you're firing like a cylinder of fire, and anything in that area will be lit. So you could fire it. Maybe you could find a way to hit 2 with some really good positioning. But in general, you're probably only going to be able to target one of them, and anyone
Alright.
who's unfortunately in the way.
Yeah, to hell with them. I'm going to stand right here.
Also, you could try to roll a lore to see if they have blood, to see if your blood magic will do anything to them or not.
Desecrate!
Okay, who are you targeting? Or what's the
This-
center?
This guy's right here is my center.
So
Pretty good
will it hit
desecrate.
anyone else?
Nope,
Okay.
it's not wide enough.
That
Oh,
obviously
it says
succeeds.
a radius of the 30, actually, so you tell me.
30 yards?
Yeah,
It's a fucking enormous radius.
it really
Is it enemies
is.
only, or is it everybody?
I'm reading right now. Oh, you guys are fucked. It's any creature.
How far out can
I-
you cast it? What's the range on the initial casting?
You imbue an area equal to twice your willpower, the radius of 30 yards. 6.
So what's twice your willpower? What is that?
6.
So it's 6 yards. You can pinpoint out to 30 yards as the center.
I just want to hit him. I don't want to hit everybody else,
Okay,
too.
so you put it well behind him so it doesn't hit anyone but him. That's not a problem.
So he needs to roll a willpower faith.
Failure.
1d6 plus what? This is actually going to get kind of hectic. Hold on. Versus damage.
Okay.
As long as he stays in there, every round he rolls.
You got it. He's poisoned, essentially.
I hate him so much. Most willpower. Yeah, I think maybe let me double check that. You can go ahead and move on for me, but that's what I believe it.
Sure.
Double check it though.
All right.
The spell lasts equal to your intelligence, but can be extended for 2 MP per additional round.
Okay. Good to know for later. The creature comes flying up towards you. Let's see if he can get to you with a roll. Based on his dex, he does not catch you yet. So you're still flying above him, and that's his full turn. Krasdar.
Krastar is going to stand up, knock an arrow, a regular arrow, and fire off his bow.
Which target? You have all 5 in range.
Probably this guy right here.
Okay, go for it. Hit.
Oh! I meant to use my damn. Okay, my bad.
That's garbage for damage.
I
Anything
get
else
this.
you doing?
I use my minor to get up and my major to attack. So
You have half your movement if you want to move somewhere else.
half my movement.
Yeah, half to get up. The other half you can use.
Crastar is going to move to the helm again.
Okay.
Whisper.
Yeah.
I got distracted talking to you about the desecrate, and I wanted to use my point.
Sure.
Am I screwed? No. Okay.
No, go for it.
Especially since it's 6, I'm really wanting to use my.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Go for it.
Spells. Okay, let's hurt this guy. I'm gonna. Give me a second to think of this. Oh! I want to use lasting spell.
Okay.
That means it does it for twice as long.
Okay.
And that leaves me 3. I still have 6. I have 3 left, right? I have 6 total.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna do an extra 1d6.
Sure. Add it on.
That's
4.
wow. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Their turn. They're going to move. They're extremely slow, you notice, but they're fast enough to get to the ship.
Oh, great use of them too. Like the corner of the ship, it looks neat.
Thank you.
I know it's completely on purpose, so it's all good.
Time to hit things.
I assume he's still in my shit, right?
Yes, he is. You two are both being attacked by this first swing.
Oh, fuck that.
Do it.
18 hits both of you, so it's 12 damage each.
He can't. What did he roll for finding me?
He's aiming at Lidus, and he has a natural area of attack, so he hits you.
Oh, guys, real quick, if you type negative
It's a
the
negative
number you got
3.
hit, it reduces
They're
your.
gonna still hit me that.
What's that?
It said then he'll take a -2 for attacking me.
What's your defense?
But I think he still hits me. 15.
Yeah, so he just barely hits you with a 16 against you. That is a fair point, though. Thank you for mentioning that. This guy also takes 12.
I was saying real quick, guys. If you hit let's say you take like 10 damage, do -10 your health, it automatically deducts it, so you don't have to do it.
You just type in -10 health.
Yeah, just type -10, and it'll automatically, or magic or whatever, and it'll automatically deduct it from your total for you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like what Crowdfund
Because-
did?
I don't think it worked.
Because so watch my mana, right? I'm gonna do -10 on my mana.
I can't. I'm on a different page.
40, see?
How did it
And then you
go?
do
So what are you typing? Can you find a way
I'm
to type it?
plus or minus. So if it's -10, you would do -10
Oh, in the...
in the actual circle itself.
Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, you can just plus or minus into the token.
Yep, fucking dope.
That is cool. I didn't know that.
Because when my pain pill kicks in, yeah, math is hard.
That's fair. Unfortunately, this guy's just barely in range to hit the 3 of you again, targeting Lidus. Second attack is still going to hit both of you, 13 damage. And that Swabby is now a dead Swabby. This third one is just going to attempt to grab that poor bastard. That's the same as this.
Oh, you're gonna love your next trip to your pain doctor, by the way.
He succeeds and just chucks his ass in the ocean. These two on the back end are going to do a coordinated crush attack, forming a line between them, which targets all 4 people on the back of the deck. Or you're lucky it just barely does not target you. It's a 14 to hit. I think that gets Krasdar.
Yes.
It does. It misses the captain barely, who's able to jump out of the way. Everyone afflicted takes 23 points of damage. So that's Krasdar and the 2 ship hands in the back. As these 2 giant tentacles come crashing over and smash into the deck of this ship.
I had to say it at least once. I'm sorry, crash into the what? Okay, go ahead.
It's non-penetrating, right?
Stop it.
Yes. I know that was an actual question.
I know, but it
Also-
finished so perfectly.
Yes, it did. Also, as this barrage of attacks ends, you guys are noticing the ship has taken significant damage from the giant tentacles slamming into it repeatedly. It doesn't look like it's going to last too long against these conditions. Zenik, you're
All
up.
right. Okay, but before
By the way, you can take your
start,
last turn now and then take your
Yep.
your next turn.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack this tentacle in front of me.
The one up here?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it. You'll have to
Do I
move
need
one
to move
space.
up a block, or am I? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
there you
you'll
go.
need to be one space closer.
All right, that's fine. And then I'll attack him with my katana.
Yeah. Here, let me center these a little better so it's more clear where they are exactly.
And then
That's
I have
it.
a 5 dex.
Oh yeah, you definitely trounce these guys. They have a dex of 1.
Okay.
Okay. Do
And
you want to
that'll-
move it all with the rest
That'll
of the
end.
move?
That'll end. Yeah, that'll end my last turn.
Okay, now take this turn.
And then I'm going to hit him with my katana again. And I gotta click this button up here first. I'm gonna aim. Not that I might not need it. I'm assuming this is a hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. And pinpoint damage again.
And then I'm going to drop back into stealth. Not that it probably matters.
Yeah, roll your stealth. Poof. But unfortunately, you can't move right now because you used that action to aim.
Yeah, it's
Grar.
Grar, you know what he is going to cast.
Hide like a bitch.
Success.
There we go.
You got 5 points.
And now,
You've
can
also
I
got
use
5 stun
puppets
points.
if I can't see the target?
What's that?
Do I need to see the attack to make a reroll happens? You ever thought of that, huh?
You want to go under deck, huh?
Or am I just all knowing as a seer? Because I want to go downstairs.
Let me look real quick for you.
It doesn't seem like I have to, but I could see an
Fate
argument.
Arcana or a different one?
It's the fate.
Okay. Puppets. It says nothing about seeing them.
I am hiding underground, right in the middle of the boat. I'm within 12 yards of everybody.
Oh, there you go, Grar. Pirates. I'm going to start with the 2 ballista attacks first. We're at +3 each. Hit. Miss. So... the top one. Oh my god, they suck.
Yay!
Takes 10 points of damage. These are the good guys. These are your helpers attacking.
Well,
Yes.
obviously they're not very good. I'm just saying.
No, they're not.
It's
Guy on the top shoots with a pistol and actually hits.
These things have no decks, do they?
The monsters?
Yeah.
No, it's enormous. It has 1
insane.
dex. But its defense is higher than you because it has 1 dex.
Yeah.
Captain is going to take a shot at the one right next to him. He misses. And that's all the pirates. The captain is then going to move towards the... He actually saw the area of effect, so he's going to move over towards here-ish. And he demands his... He actually orders this pirate to get over to the damn main gun in the front, and he goes running over there. Just kind of throwing the dead body of the previous person who was there. This guy slowly starts swimming towards the ship. Fafner, your turn.
Is this the new rotation?
This is the second round. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did he-
Thank you. Yes, he needs to roll that again.
He needs to roll. Yep, sir.
Roll 3d6 plus not much. Failure again. Do the damage.
1d6 plus willpower. I mean, it's not much, but it's at least something that's constant.
It is. Oh, holy crap.
I killed him! No do-overs.
Fafner.
Lightest thing you did touch.
I mean, I can heal myself. If you can attack, would probably be better right now.
Okay.
I feel like we really probably need to be able to ball with these
Uh,
big things
Just
around the
a
water.
notice: the two on the top are far heavier damage, have taken far more damage than the three on the bottom. If you're trying to go for one at a time, the one close to the lightest has taken by far the most, by 20-ish points.
Hey, he's getting gangbanged.
I can move over here. So he's in range.
Okay, it's to the
And,
center, so he's a little less than 5 meters. What you doing?
I'm debating on what to do.
A quick question:
Bless his ass, dude.
Is this the structural integrity of the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out the hand cannon.
Okay.
So we don't get to see the typical HPs.
No. That's a hit.
Well, hand cannon. 13.
Not bad. Anything else?
And that would be my turn, I think.
Okay. Nick, back to you. This creature
All right.
is attempting to gain on you, but you currently have the height advantage.
So when it works, rinse and repeat.
You're gonna dive bomb it
We're
again.
gonna do a charge attack from Peter
Okay. Yeah,
right
roll
onto its back. What do I roll for Peter? I don't know. I still don't have stats.
Animal handling again, same as last time.
Right. But yeah, I realized we could just do this as a charge action from Peter. So
Yeah, that's a good point. But I'm gonna let you make the attack rolls. That's definitely a hit. And you
Okay,
have
cool.
5 points to spend on it. So you're trying to knock
Nice.
him down?
I would as many times as I can. I
Okay,
would
so
like
that's
to knock it.
2 knockdowns and 1 point left over if you want to spend it on something.
And 1 point we'll use skirmish again to get that extra +2 if I need it.
Okay. Ooh, that 14 fails.
Nice.
I don't know how the fuck the two of you managed to do it, but you do manage to force it into a free fall for the time being. So Peter slams it and then is quickly launches off again as the thing starts falling and slowly spiraling towards the ground. That does not do any damage, but you have knocked it down for the turn.
I am going to book it.
Okay, the two of you start heading back up towards the sky again. Lytus.
I almost feel ineffective right now.
You haven't done.
You know what happens, and you'll learn to deal with those feelings over time.
Actually, I won't. I'll actually overcome that shit and fuck shit up. I'm
For
I'm not
where
gonna lie.
I'm currently targeting, you could hit 2 of them with a Hellfire. There's ways to hit 2 if you're trying to just do a bit more damage, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm worried about hitting the boat because it's wood. So
You're
there's
not,
that.
You will not hit the boat with it. It won't do significant damage to the boat.
Yeah, but that puts me into no.
If you're right next to
attacks.
one of them, though, that's true.
Damage.
Excuse me. Okay. Let's do it, man. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we're going live.
Alright.
Iron blood mode.
Roll intimidation.
Fuck, he's gonna kill himself.
Yep, you don't need attention, so there's that. Wait, how am I gonna intimidate tentacles?
They might be able
What
to
am I-
see you somehow.
What am I, a Japanese schoolboy?
That's
See
a
what I did there?
10.
Oh my
It does
god.
not succeed. Okay, what are you doing with blood mode?
I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. I am
Do your
gonna
thing.
aim here.
I didn't see the ping. Okay, with what?
And I am doing blood wound.
Okay, so you're hitting the 2 of them?
I'm thinking. Let me double check. Let me read it and make sure I can hit them. Within 12 within 12 yards of you, boil. All enemies within 12 yards. That's all these dudes, right?
From where you
12 yards,
can.
I think
Huh?
that's 8.5.
We need to move a little bit to get this last one, but the rest of them would be.
Are we doing radius or are we just doing forward?
You got to go to the center, which is right here. So 1 space forward would do it.
I can hit all these guys around me.
You would hit. You got to get to the center of him, which is right here. So you're just barely short on the one in the lower left. You just move
But
one
I-
space closer, and you can hit him.
But I can get these 4 around me, right?
Yeah, without moving.
I'm going to. What the hell? Come on, Fafner, let's go for a walk. I'm gonna stand on top of the captain.
What the fuck?
Oh, I can't. Okay, activate. Never mind.
You can't why?
I activated.
Activate is not your minor action.
And I jumped down on top of the captain.
There you go. He will
Because that
scoot
dude
out
looks
of the
safe. That dude looks safe as fuck, dude. All right.
way.
Oh my
That is
god.
so anti-
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
12. You had puppets,
Yeah.
unfortunately, not hands, huh? So you
Yeah, I had
you cannot
puppets
assist
up.
him with this. That is unfortunately a failure. Do you have
Hey,
anything you can do?
Nope. Hey, remember that whole touchy thing you wanted to do? Feel free, dude.
He's like, go ahead and do that now.
Oh, he can't. I'm dead.
Yeah, because you're in blood.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize what I was doing there for a second. Oh well. What's done is done.
Quick question. If you get down, blood mode is gone, right?
Well,
Yeah, if I'm down, blood is down, but my spell on that back tentacle also drops.
Okay, just to make sure that I can get you up. Also, I just realized I should have inspired you.
You should have inspired me, buddy.
Yes. So
I also blame him.
The Firebird is getting real pissed at you, and just corrects itself from falling. Just a couple beats of its gigantic flaming wings, and it just looks up and it lets out this ear-piercing screech, and suddenly everything gets very bright in that direction. As a giant fireball is hurtling towards you, that it somehow produced from its wings in one giant swoop. Let's see if I can hit you with this.
What in the fuck?
17 to hit. The damage is god awful. It does 9 points of fire damage as it just barely grazes by the two of you.
Singes your hair.
Amazing.
Wow, like every time I'm rolling high damage, it's absolutely abysmal right now. It's amazing. So
I mean, it wasn't pleasant still, but
no, it's not. But he's not going to kill you anytime soon with his bullshit. Also, you've made significant distance on him because he chose not to move this turn. He's just trying to kill you from range. That goes us to Krasdar.
Krastar is going to try to protect his god and charge this guy over here.
Okay.
And he is going to
Yeah,
swing
make your
him.
attack.
Sweet.
Hit. And 5 stun points.
I'll go ahead and do dual strike and stay aware.
Okay. So roll damage the first one. Come on, big numbers. That's not a bad number. Now roll your second attack. That's a hit as well. Not bad. Krasdar takes 2 giant hunks at the lower section of this thing, putting a decent sized gash in it, actually.
Krastar is going to roar.
Okay. I'm not going to let you try intimidation.
No, I wasn't going to.
Okay.
He's
This
just
one's
roaring.
going to shift. I'm sure you know what's coming. God. What's your stealth currently, Zenek?
I don't know. I have to look.
I'm sure none of them are going to see you. No, it's higher than the 13. You're safe. So they decide to leave Zenek alone. Oh, he can't move that far. He can only move 3. Speed is fucking abysmal. Actually, this one's going to finish off that last guy. Let me see.
Better him than me.
Zenek is out of range of the area of the splash damage, so the first one's going to smash the shit out of that guy. What the hell? Right, okay. 16 hits, 12 is more than enough to finish him off. No, it's not. He's uninjured. So he somehow survives this giant tentacle slamming him in the face. Bottom middle is going to try and grab Krasdar and send him flying off the vessel. 16 is more than enough. So Krasdar goes on a magical journey.
There's no. Alright.
No, there's no protecting. If he hits you, he throws you. The one on the top is going to target the captain, so you two are also going to be in the area of effect. 19 hits all three of you for 14 damage each. Probably knocks Lightus out, I assume.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I'm down, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, is it 19 each?
14.
Oh, nope. I'm up still.
Oh, good.
Fuck yeah, I'm up still.
Wow. And there's no way in hell these guys survive this. No, they're both gone. They come back and they completely crush the two ballista in the back, as well as the two unfortunate souls who were back there. 19, 14,
We're having fun.
15, 27,
Getting our asses kicked.
46. 46. 5, that's the ship starts creaking, and Grar, you can see several splits coming in the bottom and the side, the top and the sides, as the deck is starting to be ripped from the bottom, from the top down, into smaller pieces than it should be in.
Ooh.
That is their 5 actions. Zenik, what? Oh, I'm sorry, not Zenik. Lightus. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do a little bit of damage to this poor bastard. What's your spell power, actually? Is it 14 or 15?
15.
15? Okay, that hits.
Let me double check. Double check.
It's based on your willpower.
10 plus willpower?
Yes.
Oh, it's only 13 then.
Okay, he succeeds then. Does he still take any damage?
Yeah, but he doesn't get the extra on it.
Okay.
Spell-
Okay. So do the damage.
Spell power is 14, isn't it?
It's 10. If he says it's 10 plus 3, but willpower is 3, so it's 15.
This one actually starts writhing and submerges beneath the surface.
Lightus comes out, yeah, bitch! Oh, God, it hurts.
Take 1 point of over celebration damage. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Zenik's turn.
Huh?
It's my turn?
Zenik's turn.
Oh, I think.
Fine. Okay. I'm gonna charge this guy over here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna smack him with my katana. What's going on here? Click.
Actually, real quick, 6. That hits.
Oh.
Well, that's a lot of stun
What?
points for a shit roll. Their defense is 11. The captain actually mentions to Fafnir and Lightus that there are lifeboats under deck. They might want to go get to them now. If the ship breaks apart, they should, at least one of them should still be serviceable, so you might want to get under deck and just wait this out. He's going down with the ship, though. It's his ship, and he's damn well going to do as much damage as he can if these things are going to rip it to pieces. Anyways, Zenik, go ahead. What are you using your 6 stun points on?
Let me see here. I'm going to use lightning attack for 2, pierce armor for
There's
1,
no armor,
so that's
don't waste
3.
it.
Okay, so for 2, there's some other shit I can do.
You can do dual attack as well, can't you?
I mean, I could, but don't I have to have a adjacent target?
Oh, does dual attack attack 2 different creatures?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Dual strike is.
Yeah, Krasner meant to use lightning attack, but that's fine. Okay, so use lightning. What else are you using?
Alright, so I'm using lightning for 2, or, yeah, you said there was no armor, so. Mighty blow for 2, so that's 4.
Sure.
And then I'll grab defensive stance after that.
Okay. So do damage on your first one.
Okay.
Poor uninjured tentacle. He almost got through this without getting harmed. Roll your second attack. Oh, plus the 5.
Okay.
Hit.
Same
Exact
fucking
damn roll. And another. Oh no, you only get 1 pinpoint per turn. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop in. Oh wait, I got to roll. What is it? What is it? 1d6.
For what?
Oh, for mighty blow.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop back into stealth. Not that it matters.
Okay.
I'm jumping into stealth too.
15. I might
Samesies.
actually see you for once. The boat is your
Maybe.
stealth currently. And you move to get there, so you can't move anymore, I don't think.
Nope.
Grar.
Did anyone roll natural lore on this thing yet?
No one has yet.
Can I see if what I know about it, specifically how smart it is?
What lore do you want to use? Be careful. If it's not natural lore will only get you very little.
Okay,
If
I
it's
want to use.
mystical, if it's a divine, that would be religious. So you need to think about which lore you want to use. Take a guess at what you think its origin is, essentially, because there's 3 different sources that it might be.
It could be arcane. I don't know. Is there a religious lore?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll
I bet it's just
Religious-
natural, or he's throwing. you off.
religious lore.
You want to do religious?
Yeah.
This is a divine of the deep. You are facing a demigod right now.
And
Known as the
Time to
Kralith.
go.
what else do I get with those 6 stump points? That great roll. Line it up.
Well, you can use roleplay stunts or exploration.
Yeah, I think you have
stunts
to
if
roll
want.
again if you want more info. It would be that makes me
Oh
wonder.
no, I'm giving him more. I wasn't done yet. It has 6 long tentacles, each of which houses a very powerful, essentially beak that it uses for eating. There's also a central mouth on the gigantic serpentine main mass of this creature. It is known to be the essentially the creator and birther of all the other serpents that prowl the murky waters of the Pell, which is where you currently are. It has been successfully warded off of very large ships with many cannons, but certainly never gotten anywhere near killing it. It usually backs off once 2 or 3 tentacles are badly injured, but not destroyed. There is rumor that one of its 6 tentacles was actually severed at one point, but no one knows for sure whether or not it would regrow over time. It's also just a rumor that might be false, but the fact that you've only seen 5 tentacles kind of gives you a little bit of confidence that maybe this thing can be hurt badly enough to leave you alone if you just keep going at it.
Do I know if it has a name?
The Kralith.
What is it? Type that. Krillith.
Yeah.
Okay, Grar's gonna run upstairs. And shout to the beast, Krowlith. How am I gonna bargain with this? I beg you to stop this assault. We'll give you anything you desire.
Okay, roll persuasion. Actually, it's bargaining, communication bargaining. It's literally what you're doing. Oh, not too bad.
He says, "I just wanted somebody to recognize me."
I actually have a request.
Yeah,
Can we call him Bob?
Bob the Kralith.
I think it's a really great name.
Why don't you
guys
ask him?
can indeed call him Bob.
I'm gonna call him Kralith.
Bob,
you'll find
you
its
there, Bob?
answer on its turn. Unfortunately, I'm going to leave you in suspense for a little bit. Captain. There's one guy left. Let's have him shoot that big cannon in the front. He hits. Watch me roll another 10 on 5d6. Here it comes. No, much better. Blowing a significant chunk out of the tentacle in the lower right that Zenik also took a few decent hacks at.
Man, if I had got hit by that, I'd be fucked.
Okay, if the wind blows wrong, I'm fucked.
This is true. He does hit 2d6 pressure, 10 fucking no damage against this poor bastard. Several of these tentacles are starting to look pretty worn out, though. I did it again. There we go.
This one right here is definitely value for sure.
Yeah, 3 of them are in the 40s for damage, so that's not too bad. You guys are certainly dishing out the pain between all of you.
You guys are doing great.
The captain yells. Now that you've identified it, actually he needs to roll courage. He didn't know what exactly he was facing at the time. Every man for himself, and jumps off the ship. The last crewman does the same, and they both start swimming.
Where are they swimming? We're in the middle of the ocean.
Shit.
Somebody shoot them fuckers.
Worthless
Isn't there-
pieces of shit.
Fafner, it's your turn.
Aren't we in the Paul?
Yes.
Where are they swimming to?
Wait.
Minotaurs are extremely
Hold on.
lucky when it comes to this stuff. This guy's fucked. He has no
If-
idea
hold
yet,
on.
but he's absolutely fucked.
So
If
this is a
Krastar ever-
Minotaur?
Yeah, that guy's a
This is a
Minotaur.
Minotaur?
If Krastar ever sees this captain again, he's gonna kill him.
Well, you don't know he jumped because you're already in the water.
Technically, isn't all this happening at once, or no?
On a turn-by-turn basis. You got chucked in before he jumped off. You may have heard him yell every man for himself, but you don't know what happened from that point on unless you actually get back on the ship and someone tells you he jumped.
He's
I don't know.
still a
One
coward.
one of us is gonna mention this shit to Krastar. I'm just saying. They're gonna be like, what kind of bullshit Minotaur shit was that?
I don't know, but he's dead the next time I see him.
Fafner.
I yell out there are lifeboats underneath the deck. And
What the hell are they doing under the deck?
Why would a lifeboat
You gave me
be
this
on the
fucking
bottom
ship.
of the
Look at
deck?
them. They're right there. Those look like lifeboats to me. I don't know why they're down there.
That's a weird place for them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, give me a better ship next time. It's your fault.
It's a good-looking ship, though.
It is.
I grab Lidus and I go to the lifeboats.
I don't like being touched.
Just pick up Lightus.
Are
You
gonna
can
force
help
him
fire
to
me
not?
later.
Well, I kind of need to touch myself, so there's that. I know this sounded really bad, but I do need to touch myself.
You gonna force him?
Are
Are
you
you
still
gonna
in
force him,
blood?
Fafner?
You can hold your turn until. Right? Is that
Okay,
how it-
Yeah.
I hold my turn to healing touch Lidus.
Okay.
No, I got it. I'm cool. I got it. You let
Okay, I'm just
carry me off.
gonna book it.
Just carry me off. I can touch myself while we running away. See? Touch
Okay.
myself.
I carry you off until into the place.
Oh my god. Shit, dude. The curse is back, dude. The curse is
Hey,
back.
why are you healing yourself not on your turn?
I didn't.
You're saved.
You're lucky you're saved from the shit roll. But as you guys walk down, you see one of the four other Team Whisperstalkers. Actually, the human mage is starting to walk his way up towards the upper deck. Nick, it is your turn. You're, I'm going to say, about 30 meters above this creature at this point.
I'm full on booking it up and away. I'm hoping that if I get far enough away, this thing is gonna not care about me anymore. But in the meantime, I'm also gonna coat my sword in Deathroot extract.
Okay.
How are you holding on?
That's a good point. It's going to take two hands to do that.
Well, I mean, I'm not going straight up anymore. Just since I have a significant, so I'm heading out as well as up, but not at like a steep thing. So I can kind of just like, sit on Peter and not be falling off.
Okay.
Hey, Whisper,
What's that?
you need to add your tentacle back to the turn order.
Oh,
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Why you do this?
because if he didn't, I'd just kill you all when I found out.
You can't kill me anyways.
He had a
You've been waiting-
12.
You've been waiting a very long time for this day.
He had a 12?
Yeah, he was under Krastar.
Yeah, he was at the bottom of the 12s, I believe. Okay, thank you. It is your turn. Now you may touch yourself, Lidus. At your pleasure.
As much as possible. I need to deactivate anyways.
Yes.
And I touch myself.
As a
Why
country
not?
music song plays in the background. Yay, 5 hit points.
I fucking love that graphic.
You know what? I'm gonna give you something special, both of you, because I think Fafner heals as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you use the those two that add damage to spells to add to healing as well. Because fuck it, why not? So if you want to spend 5 and give yourself 5d6 instead of 3d6, I'm happy to let you do that.
Okay, and I'd like to use my stump points to reduce costs.
No, you have to spend all 5 if you want to increase. Okay. Either way. No, I'm saying you got to use the 5 stump points to add the 2d6 if you want to use them.
I know. I was being an asshole. You 5d6?
Yeah, if you spend all 5 stump points, that's what you get.
Okay.
You stop. There you go.
I knew exactly what you meant, but I couldn't resist.
Okay, you're just being an asshole. That's fine. I'm about to kill your ship anyway, so don't worry about it.
Ain't my ship. You can do what you gotta do to it.
I like
You like what?
this ship.
Oh, it's,
So-
Well,
it's doomed. I guess maybe you could take out another tentacle. Some of them are pretty badly injured currently.
I'm getting in a boat.
Okay, Glytus jumps into a boat, flips it over with a great
And
deal
then you
of
start-
effort, but you do manage to it, and you jump in the boat.
And then he starts playing that song, I'm on a boat.
Damn right.
Birdie, 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 birdie. It's going to give chase. That's the same as your last roll, so he's starting to make up the distance again. Chucks another fire. Oh my god, these damage rolls are fucking abysmal.
Stop with the big words.
Another near miss that still managed to do 10 points of damage to you and Peter Griffin.
Oh, I'm not doing so hot.
Well, you are, because you're on fire repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm doing very hot.
Why? I've rolled 5d6 so many times, and I've gotten way too many 10s and 12s and 13s for this shit. Krasdar, you're currently bobbing. Well, you're currently sinking in the ocean.
Alright, Krastar is going to swim to the.
That's strength swimming. No, that's constitution swimming, sorry.
Yay!
That's fucking more than enough. You climb your ass right back up on that ship.
And then Krastar, how much speed do I still have? Do
Zero.
I have anything else?
That's all
Damn
of
it.
it to climb the ship and to swim that far.
I guess since Krastar can't go anywhere else, he's going to swing his axe at the tentacle right there.
Go for it.
He's already done 34 damage to it, so might as well.
That's a hit. And a lot of stump points.
A lot of stump points.
What are you spending them on?
I'm looking. You said the one that I should be looking at is
Lightning attack.
it lightning attack?
You can't use dual attack is meant to attack someone next to you. It's kind of
Oh,
like
I
throwing
see.
to an opponent.
Yeah. Okay. Krastar will do lightning attack, and then mighty blow.
Sure. So roll damage for the first one, including the mighty blow.
Yeah.
14. And 2.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
And make your second attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough, yeah. Ouch. Oh, I keep doing that. Keep adding the plus and adding the amount of health it should have rather than the plus the amount of damage. Being an idiot. That's all your movement. Tentacle, tentacle, tentacle.
This thing is not dead yet?
Yeah, no, he fucks off.
I
Goes
was
under
gonna
the
say.
water. These guys can move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grar's about to have a bad... Oh! No, that's just 5 meters. So yes, Grar is about to have a very bad day.
He doesn't want to just talk and chill.
No. It does not see Zenek. 1, 2,
Fuck,
3.
dude's problem.
Krasdar is also going to have a bad day. Alright, let's whack a Grar. 17 damage. Second hit does 10.
What was its hit roll on me? I'm going to make it re-roll.
23 and 20. It has a plus 8 to hit. Just
Okay, there's no point.
Wait,
know.
is that 10 damage you said?
17 and then 10. Only to Grar. These 2 attacks didn't hit you. The third one, however, will. 18 to hit. 15 damage to you, Krasdar. And the ship is taking 17, 27, 42. 42 damage would bring it down to
13.
Yes, thank you. The ship actually has a giant crack down the center of it, and it's starting to very slowly drift into 2 separate pieces, which is very bad for ships if you know anything about ships.
It's fine.
Zenik, your turn.
Somebody get the duct tape.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna charge over here and smack this guy.
Okay.
Useless Mage hasn't done anything yet.
Hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit, I
tried
forgot
to-
about him. Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
where's that fucking human mage at? That piece of shit.
Gord tried to do something earlier. Useless mage, right?
I'm gonna have him go right after Zenik.
So,
Your
all
word.
right. So anyway, I'm gonna do lightning attack, and yeah, that's it because
Okay. Do
Yeah.
damage on the first one.
all right.
Pinpoint. And second attack. 6, 12. That's a hit. Ouch. Are you moving? Of course.
Yeah, that's it. No, I charged, so I can't move.
Right, okay. Mage. He's going to attempt to cast.
Zenik, you're getting awfully close to not being able to go stealth.
No, I mean it'll be all right.
The ship starts flying. It just starts, you guys all
What?
go lifting off the water and start floating up into the air.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's a good mage, though. Our mage did that.
Yes. Hopefully. Grar, your turn.
I'm going to determine why our ship is flying.
Roll arcane lore if you wish.
I do wish.
He wishes he could make the boat fly.
The entire outside of the hull is kind of the sparkly color of being enchanted. And as this guy is chanting is when it started floating, so you're pretty sure he's sustaining or concentrating on some kind of spell that is... His best bet, apparently, is to get the boat as far away from the ocean as possible so this monster will hopefully fuck off and quit beating it to death.
But he's quite the dumbass because he is right in between these two.
Yes, he is. He didn't see any of those attacks happen, so he doesn't know.
I'm going to Arcane Blast the top one.
Sure.
Let's do it, boys.
Hit.
You
Let's roll
hit
damage,
something?
boys. Oh,
Wow.
MVP.
He got crit damage, bro.
I
Nice.
take one thing back I've said.
Are you moving, Grar?
Yeah, I'm going back down under now.
Before you go under, Crossstar waves and says, "Good job, meat brother."
The pirate crew swims away. Fafnir, your turn.
If we see that pirate crew, they need to die.
So I yelled to everyone into the lifeboat? Question mark. I go up deck. I see what's happening. I'm like, God, I do I know if I pull this guy away that his concentration will fall?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move over here, and I'm just gonna fucking.
Is that it?
I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay. That's God, the first time I've
11.
said the count. Yes, that just hits.
against this one over here that Seneca's been blasting.
Yep. Okay. You guys are doing surprisingly well. I think that's the end of your actions, correct?
Yes.
All right, Nick, Lord of the Firebird.
All right, question. Is draining the bloodstone, is that a major or a minor?
It's definitely a major.
I think we've been calling that major all along.
Okay. And he's gaining on me still. Alright, I'm going to keep flying away from him and use the bloodstone for one more turn, and then if I can't get away from him, I'm going to have to figure out a new strategy. But
Okay.
that's what I got for now. I need to heal up a little
Take
bit.
your 10 HP back. Okay, that's the roll he'll have to beat in order to gain on you. Next up, Lightus the Shunned.
Is there any way that I could use my minor to assist that with an animal handling check?
Yeah,
or
sure.
something?
Go ahead and roll animal handling. 5, 6, 7, 10, 14. Same roll. So you both are using a 14. Lightus, you're currently sitting in a lifeboat in a ship that's being torn to pieces.
Yeah, and everybody ran their asses back upstairs because it made total sense. Tentacles are still all around us and blah blah blah.
There's 3.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Come on, let's go.
This one is highly damaged.
I'm activating blood.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm all goddamn full. Let's do this.
Kill him!
Okay, I've changed my mind because he just creeped me the fuck out.
Kill them now!
Oh, here we go again.
Come on, honey. You better kill those motherfuckers.
Is he putting on his dress again?
17.
I hit that
just
time.
barely enough.
You just got it. Barely.
I'm
I assume?
So, one second. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that right here in the middle of this boat.
Right. I think that
Doesn't
one
affect
radiates based
only
on your
enemies.
position, does it not?
Oh. Yeah, only enemies.
Yeah, it radiates based on you, so you're within 12 yards of them all, so you hit everyone.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted.
What's the save?
The Constitution stamina.
Oh wow, you got a failure. You got 2 fucking failures. I'm impressed.
Fuck, dude.
Hip, hip, hurry!
With a +8, I can't believe 2 of them failed.
Let's hurt myself first.
Oh, fuck. It does that much damage?
Yep, 15 every time I cast it. That's why I'm not always quick to cast it, buddy.
Yeah.
You should always cast it all the time.
Alright, how's damage?
And Larry screams out, "Sit the fuck down!" He's irritated, very irritated right now.
How much damage it does to the one that succeeded on the save?
Oh, right. Hold on. No, they all take the same amount of damage, which is 1d6 plus my intelligence.
Right.
The one that succeeded can do a major turn, the other one's going to do minor.
Oof.
Yay!
If you'd done that one turn sooner, that could have changed things a lot. But I think that one attack's going to be enough to fuck the boat over.
I don't care about the boat.
It's a worthy attempt.
Boat's a piece of shit.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn, I assume?
Yeah. Yep.
Firebird.
Showers!
Firebird.
Fucking love that spell. So
Okay,
damn.
I catch up to you, so guess what's coming? Another fireball. There's a roll.
Oh,
Oh, wait, a 13.
Oh, he misses.
That
he
misses
misses.
both of you.
Oh, baby.
Damn
That's
it,
what I
I
like to
roll a
see.
good fireball and you fucking dodge it.
That's what I like to see.
The Firebird is surely retarded.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
he is the dumbest firebird ever.
He's only taken 17 damage.
You guys just don't give Nick enough credit for his skillful command of his
And
equipment.
You mean extremely lucky.
You're now about 45 to 50 meters away from him. You're gaining on him, or you're gaining from him somehow. Krasdar, you're up.
Krastar is going to switch to his gauntlet, and he is going to charge and jump onto the
Oh,
Kraken.
fuck. Shit. All right.
When you surprise the DM.
He's trying to keep this one from attacking the boat. So
He's going to use accuracy brawling with the worm teeth.
Okay.
That should be a hit.
Yes.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Oh, that's 5 stunt points. Never mind. That unarmed stunt that you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
that's yeah, that won't work. So that's 5 stunt points. Okay. Hold
There's
on.
a bright flash of light as you strike it, and the
I
thing seems
have-
to shudder from the impact.
I still have 3 lightning strikes.
You can punch him again if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him again.
All right, punch him again. That's another hit. Fuck it. Another flash of light as you strike it again, and it shudders once more.
And then Krastar is going to roar and say, because he heard Grar say it, so he's gonna yell out, Calith, stop!
Kralis' turn. This one is also going to submerge. I'm actually quite impressed at how much damage you guys can deal in about 5 rounds. Sorry, 4 rounds. This is their 4th turn. Unfortunately, you were 12 damage short in stopping this one, so it is going to attack
Please miss the boat.
that area. Krasdar, unfortunately, you are included in that attack because you're going with the tentacle.
But I'm on it. How is it hitting me?
It's hitting the boat with you on it. So the boat is hitting you technically. As it is
Okay.
hitting the
It
boat.
is hitting the boat with you.
Yes, essentially.
You are its weapon.
Okay.
That is 15 points of damage to Fafnir, Lytus, and Krasdar.
What the?
Wait, it hit twice? How did it hit twice?
It got 6 stun points.
Oh, I
It
see.
did an extra 2d6.
Linus
Roll,
says, fuck
roll.
you.
Roll.
Yeah, I'll make it re-roll.
Oh, you're gonna make. Oh. That's
Yes!
smart.
I mean, I haven't done it because
That's
the hit
smart.
is so high,
Good.
but
18, it loses the stun points, so only 11 damage to the 3 of you.
Oh, good. The boat's still. Oh, fuck yes. So, how much damage?
13.
I mean, I wouldn't be celebrating yet. Even if you guys get through it with the boat intact, that boat is definitely sinking.
Wait, you said 13?
Quiet, bird boy.
Oh, I'm sorry, 11. My
I
bad.
was going to say 11.
You worry about your bird, we'll worry about the boat,
Yeah,
okay?
the boat had 13 HP. That's where I got the 13 from. It's down to 2.
You scared
So
Don't
there's
scare
a
me.
nice 4 or 5 inch crack down the center of it where you guys can look down and see Grar and the other 3 Whisperstalkers who are all injured, just sitting there quietly freaking out.
Wait, aren't we still lifted from this guy?
Yes,
This guy's keeping
you're
us
still
afloat.
slowly lifting into the air.
Um,
The
Alright,
tentacles then back off.
Krastar roars really, really loudly.
Okay. Zenek.
Nick, raise me.
Raise you how? How am I supposed to raise you?
Wait,
That's not
Touch
really
it.
my problem. No, don't touch me.
Wait, actually, you can't even see me. So.
that would have to be up to Fafnir.
Like, I don't really know what my options are here.
We could try to repair the boat.
I know. I'm just gonna hold my turn.
That works.
Yeah. Let somebody else figure it out.
The mage has to concentrate on the spell. He succeeds. The boat continues to rise. Grar. The boat is still floating up, and you've noticed a distinct lack of. Well, there was one impact that put a giant 4-inch crack down the entire center of the roof and the 2 walls. It's water is starting to pour in from both sides of this crack. It's so large. But
any
you
of the
also see through
tentacles
that
still
crack that the 2
visible?
tentacles seem to be slowly backing away.
The tentacles are backing away.
Yeah, ever so slowly.
I'm gonna still arcane blast.
Through the
I
crack?
don't, yeah, I don't have any.
You
No.
can go there and you target this one.
I'd
Please-
rather walk upstairs and
Yeah,
do it.
please don't miss on accident and then hit the button.
And Arcane Blast,
Okay.
because I can't repair a goddamn boat. 3, 6,
That's a hit.
9.
11.
One
And
more
you get-
time.
You get 3 stunt points.
I don't even know what to do with attack stunts.
Add a
No,
1d6.
Spell stunts.
I'll add a 1d6.
There you go. 4. That's your quarterstaff. You should
That's
rolling a
quarterstaff.
blast.
3, 6, 9. Quarterstaff blast.
8. There you go. 10 damage.
Didn't work now.
That's a lot better. How long does that missing action last, by the way, Lidus?
The what?
The missing major
Oh.
action that he has.
I'm down. It's over.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You were down before their turn, weren't you?
I've been down since you beat the shit out of me.
You went down during their turn, so he did not get his action back to spend that turn. I'm going to say the pirate captain got eaten at some point, because fuck him. And this last poor bastard is just going to die in the ocean eventually. I'm not going to pretend like he's not. Go ahead, Fafnir.
I'm gonna.
Well, good. We don't have to put them on our list of people to kill.
I'm gonna revive. Midas.
Yay!
12. That fails. Oh no, that's the bomb. 14. That just barely succeeds.
That's a success.
Just
Uh,
barely.
That's 10 plus your con plus 4.
10 plus con plus.
And you don't start at
17.
negative, you start at 0, just to clarify that.
I was deaded.
Yeah, your HP was at -4. I just want to make sure you didn't lose those 4 hit points when you went
And I'm
back up.
still have a big red X. Just saying. Great thing.
Welcome back to the land of the living, buddy.
There's some things on me. It's getting worse. Dude,
You're
I'm
dead.
contagious. Move, it's gonna spread to you. Move!
What else are you doing, Fafnir?
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna stay right here. And I'm like, fuck.
So this boat is sinking, right?
No, it's floating.
Star might
It's-
be
it's
able to
flying.
repair it.
Well, Crastar is not piloting this piece of shit.
Whoa.
Flying.
Nick,
Grasstar doesn't know it's flying though.
Crastar could maybe
Okay.
fix it with his blacksmithing.
Wait, why does Nick get a turn?
because it's his turn.
It says Linus.
Yeah, because you can't see him. He's above you.
Oh, he's not either.
You both have 13s.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna keep running, but this time instead of assisting with animal handling, I'm gonna try to assist with stealth to get behind some cloud cover, maybe so he can't see us and shoot the fireball at us.
You are not even remotely near cloud cover at your low
Yeah.
altitude.
All right, then. In that case, I'm just gonna keep moving, getting out of here.
Okay.
I
Roll your
hope I can
animal
outrun
handling.
him. Yes.
Oh,
You
you
motherfucker.
got it.
You
And
Yes.
motherfucker.
yes.
And Grar gets plus 5 health.
No,
Agreed.
he already got that back.
I know.
But there's just fortuitous air in the universe,
An
and I
immensely
feel strong.
favorable wind just comes out of nowhere and blasts you guys high into the
Wait,
sky.
I know what happens. I know what happens. Our boat fixes itself.
Nope. No, a extremely powerful blast of wind, just an extremely lucky gust just comes and catches you and sends you guys flying high and deep into the sky, and you do make it to a cloud somehow. While the creature well below you at this point just caws a very loud caw at you.
I subtly feel my bond with Peter grow after this encounter.
Lidus. I can't fucking believe this. I am impressed. Yes, you touched your cheek.
Of course I did.
Yes, you touch your cheek.
You down to
I'm
take our 5? I need some tea.
I don't even want to. Oh, well, I actually touched myself good. I'm
Yeah, we can do
really
that now.
good.
We'll
Hey,
take
can he grab me some tea too while he's in there? Or?
Oh yeah,
Could
I
go.
require it now.
You like vanilla chai? That's what I'm
I
making.
mean, I could.
That's not a homo. No, I'm gonna get some iced tea because that shit's fucking
You
straight guys
I'll
drink.
be back.
You said vanilla chai?
I got.
Yeah, dog.
I got some iced tea, man.
I'm disappointed in you.
It's sweet.
What real men
why
drink.
not?
I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna have myself a cup of coffee right now.
You don't drink sweet tea, right?
Nope, too fat.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, in Chicago, no one drinks iced tea.
That's because you're all of you are homos.
That could be
So,
true.
solid logic.
I
Solid.
know, I'm talking shit, but I lived in Belleville for like fucking 12 years of my life, which is not just down south, so I
He's-
can't really
he's-
talk
he's-
shit.
He's confused. He thought you said San Francisco.
It's all the same.
All right, I'll be right back.
Wish GoDaddy would quit fucking changing shit all the goddamn time. How does that even make sense? Oh, well, that makes sense.
Oh my god. I can't believe that the ship is still alive.
So quiet.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I should go some man tea.
Yeah, that vanilla chai is good.
Look, just because I click on fucking Twitch doesn't mean you have to play a goddamn video every time I click it.
I hate that shit.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I really can't stand that.
Like the Twitch client will just randomly start playing a fucking video. Fuck you.
I really hate that. I
Dude, I was
off that Twitch client as often as possible.
I was sleeping last night. All of a sudden I heard was, fuck yeah, what the fuck? I'm like, what the shit? I jumped out of the fucking bath. That's with my house. No, Twitch just started playing a fucking video because it felt like it.
All of a sudden, hey, thanks for the $2,000, Mr. Subscriber. I'll go ahead and send you dick pics.
Wait, is that how that works?
It's the most expensive dick pic ever. I mean, you can get them for free just by pretending to be a girl.
You know what? You don't actually have to pretend to be a girl anymore. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you could just go on a porn website.
So, Craftstar is going to use both sailing and smithing to fix the ship.
I don't think smithing counts.
Yes, it does.
Don't think he's gonna like that.
Engineering, I'm telling you.
I think it wouldn't even be engineering. It would be more or less patching up the holes.
I think there's like a crafting.
Yeah, carpentry,
Fuck.
Yeah.
shipbuilding, shit like that. Yeah, you're not gonna win this, dude.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm all for it, but
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want you to be completely honest with me.
Okay.
Is this your first day playing with Whisper?
fuck Whisper.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He said that, not me.
He's
You know he
not
creeps.
back. We can say
He
whatever.
creeps.
Yeah, he's
He
definitely
creeps.
listening right now.
Yeah, he creeps.
So, Grog, what are you re-rolling at?
I'm gonna be. If he made me reroll, I'd pick that exact character that he has. You know, that female. What's her name?
Shay?
I'd be something just like Shay.
But you're just gonna hide under the boat. So what good would that do? Is it too soon?
That is too.
I'm sorry. But I feel bad. Oh wait, right. All right. Boom, 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 boom. So
I cannot believe I got away.
So what are we doing about these? Are we going to keep trying to kill them, or are we just going to let it go?
yeah, you can't kill a demigod, dude.
Yeah, it's a demigod. It's gone.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not gone. It's right there.
Craftstar was hitting it with his worm tooth gauntlets, and he said there was massive flashing whenever it happened. So I don't know what that means. Perhaps one of you guys.
It was taking a picture with its Polaroid.
Perhaps with
yeah,
one of your guys'
Worm
arcane lord.
No,
It's
worm
not-
lord.
it's not arcane.
Latest user worm lord.
It's not arcane. It's not a worm.
Yeah, but what if that was magic?
Yeah,
that
no,
was
but it might be
happening?
the dragon tooth gauntlets.
They're magic.
League delicious.
Go ahead and change the name to Magical Worm Teeth Gauntlets, or Worm Teeth Gauntlets of Magic.
One.
I think if you did that, then Craftstar wouldn't be able to use them.
Oh shit, my tea's ready, boys. Got that almond milk in it to you know, sweeten it up a little bit, but not add dairy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm
About
done.
that
I'm
almond
fucking
milk.
done. I am
we're,
fucking done.
we're going back to San Francisco.
What the?
Man, almond milk's the greatest thing ever invented.
Nah,
Just
fuck
pay
it.
it, woman.
I like
At least,
regular milk.
at least you didn't say soy milk.
Wait,
I'm proud of you.
when's the last time you've seen any kind of milk come out of an almond?
Milk come out of what?
If it has nipples, you can milk it. Do almonds have nipples?
Yeah,
Yeah. You
They
see,
they have reproductive organs to a degree.
is that a musical
That's
instrument?
true. They do.
I guess the organ.
Actually, in fact, the almond itself is the ovary of the almond.
Dude, have you actually seen a fuck? Oh, wait, no, that's cashew. Cashew plants are fucking evil looking, dude.
Well, yeah, they're in the same family as poison ivy.
They're like alien penises. What, Sharon? What do you want?
Somebody-
I'm
somebody-
tabletopping. What do you want?
Somebody watches too much tentacle porn.
Yes. Why would a deposit not go towards total cost of the bill?
I love that hentai shit.
Just pay for the limo already.
What?
Yes, just pay for it. Just pay for the limo so the boy will have it. We can all be happy to be doing this conversation.
No, you're not supposed to just give in, Midas.
What? Well, let's make sure I'll charge back. I don't give a damn.
Tell to roll a d20.
I'll fucking bank in his nose nostril. I don't give a shit. Go pay it. Just pay it so he has a damn limo for his prom.
Fuck the prom. I hate school dances.
Wow. Yeah. So I don't know what to say to you, dude.
You sound a little bitter.
Yeah, really?
I got broken up at the fucking dance. At the dance.
What was
At
his name?
the fucking dance.
Wait. What was his name?
That's good. I got back
Yeah,
at her though because I paid for the pictures and she was asking for the pictures.
That'll
Instead-
teach Steve.
Instead, I made a video of me burning them. I posted them on YouTube, and then that same night, I think I had about 6,000 views.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, because everyone was sharing it, and then the next day, a bunch of kids were threatening me at school. So,
Damn.
I
I had a pretty good experience at prom. I went with a friend.
yeah, fuck you.
I was there for a few minutes. We ended up leaving and going to do their shit.
It's
Oh,
boring.
we did a whole weekend afterwards.
You know where I was for prom? Boot camp.
Yay!
I never had prom.
Come on, buddy. Come here. I'll give you prom. I'll prom all over you.
Oh,
we
baby,
can have an
it's-
in-game prom.
Okay.
Honestly,
I'm fucking
didn't.
done.
Craftstar dresses up in a tuxedo.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a really pretty dress.
Yeah, I
Wait.
got you there,
That was
motherfucker.
Grar.
Wait. Let Linus get ready as well. We're gonna do this. Let's
Oh
do it
yeah,
right.
Grar. We already know Grar can rock it.
Linus is ready. I'm ready to take you to prom, Fafner. Let's go.
Oh my god.
That's done, and that's done. Wait, Twitch account.
I heard a noise, but I didn't actually see what you posted.
I put my mouse down. It's in the thing.
You know, I have to remember that I got my cloak enchanted so that it looks like a rock when I throw it over myself. I have to remember that I have that. I keep forgetting.
I just go invisible.
There we go. I think I found it.
I wonder if I got me a cloak like that, if I get more bonus to my deck, or to my stealth.
Well, I think that's what it gives me. I think it gives me a bonus to my stealth if I'm not moving and I'm using it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of Craftstar.
What about Craftstar?
It's in Discord. I found Craftstar's GIF.
Man, some of these Discord people talk too much. Jesus.
Alright, well, what the hell? That is the most effed up GIF I've ever seen in my life. Why does that even exist? Okay, where were we? Linus, did you just finish your turn or start it?
Linus just touched it himself.
Right. You guys have turned a beautiful plan that I worked on all week into garbage, and I hate you and I love you for it at the same time. You're in the clear at this point with those 666s, Nick. The bird has
Yes.
lost track of you.
Beautiful.
As for the rest of you, Krasdar, actually, I need you to make an action before I can tell you what happens next.
Need to do a what?
Huh?
What do you need me to do?
Your turn.
Oh, well, Krastar was wanting to make repairs, but after much deliberation with the rest of his teammates, he's not sure now.
Okay. What are you doing?
Well, he wants to make repairs to the ship.
You can't do it in 15 seconds.
Oh, it wasn't
Because
going
that's
to be
how long the turn is.
Because, I mean, you said we're in the clear, so I figured that...
No, Nick is in the clear.
Oh,
You guys are not.
he's in the clear. Oh, what? These things are
Yeah,
still there?
I rolled 3 6s. You guys didn't roll 3 6s.
Well,
I told you
shit.
Actually, last week I rolled 2 sets of them.
Yes, but Nick
Krastar-
rolled 3 6s with the expressed intent to get away, so he succeeded.
I guess Krastar, can he pull this ballista off?
It's
Or
been
is that
destroyed.
thing... Oh, it's been... What about this one?
They were both destroyed by the 2 crush attacks.
Okay, hold on. What about this mortar right here?
One in the front.
Yeah.
That one's still operational.
Okay. Let's see. Is there ammo anywhere that Krastar could load at this thing?
It's like a modern grenade launcher. It's got 6 shells capacity,
okay.
and 5 of them are still in it.
Sweet. Krastar is going to. Can it be like picked up or something?
You could use Strength Might to try and rip it off its mount.
14.
4, 8. Let's see how much the dice like you. What the hell is all this? No, it needs a 15.
Oh, then fuck. All right. Well, then I guess Krastar will just kind of like man it then and wait.
Okay. So you hear, as the ship is slowly rising higher and higher off the surface of the water, a very loud splashing noise. And you see 2 gigantic sets of jaws, just covered in razor-sharp teeth, start rising over the sides of the vessel. It doesn't clamp down yet, but apparently the main mass of this creature is coming up to try and eat the ship as it's slowly floating away. You guys each have 1 action you can take before it attempts to essentially devour you all. For anyone with magic, an option is to use Arcane Lore to try and assist him in his final spell check to try and... Essentially, he's making a spell check against the monster's jaw attack. And mages can use Arcane Lore if they're adjacent to him to try and bolster his power for this one last effort. For the rest of you, if you can find a way to do any significant damage, it might increase your chances of this last attack missing and you guys escaping. So in whatever order you wish, take your 1 last turn each.
Krastar is going to yell to Lightus, can I use the staff?
Hell no! I said that in an angry black woman voice too.
I guess Krastar will man the cannon right here. And
There you go, buddy.
Try to pull it up again.
No, he's going to just try to shoot at the teeth, I guess.
Sure, you can fire at the jaw. Go ahead and make it's an accuracy check.
Oh my god.
12. Yeah, that hits a gigantic monster. Go
What
ahead
is
and
it?
roll.
5d6?
It's front cannon hasn't hit yet. Actually, it's 8d6.
Yay!
Nice.
Okay.
See? There's other ways, ma'am.
Okay. Lightus, you run over to him and try to help him.
Yeah, why not?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got a 14. Okay. Fafnir. 12. Okay. I need Zenek and I need Gror to make an action.
I'm gonna help him. Yeah.
Alright, give me your Arcane Lore. By the way, I need Fafnir and Lias to both spend 4 MP. 18. I need Gror to spend up to 6 MP.
I'll spend all 6.
Okay. Let's leave Zenik. Is there anything you think of doing?
I'm going to take 2 turns. Because I'm going to use my turn that I held, and then I'm going to use the one that you gave us.
The turn you held is forfeited, unfortunately, at this point.
But I didn't get to say that.
We got
Alright,
forfeited by the way that the action is happening. You only get 1 turn right now.
Okay, well then I'm just going to shoot it with my gun.
Okay. Alright, it's a hit.
And then I'm going to do lightning attack.
For 2? Wow, that's a
Yep.
great fucking stunt. Go ahead. Six, 7, 8, 10, 12. Yep. 14. Okay.
Damn.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, here's his attack roll against the boat. 31. Here's the penalty you guys managed to impose with your attacks on him. For minus 12, so that leaves him at a 31.
19.
19. I like your odds actually right now. Here is his spellcraft check. This is what matters. Oh my god. Oh my.
Why are there no puppets of fate? Or hands
Oh
of fate?
shit, Grar.
There's like 6 puppets of fate that are usable.
Yay!
I
We
only
win!
tried once, though.
We win!
He's got to fail a willpower check.
That's to force the other guy to reroll.
Oh, I don't have any hand.
Oh.
Yeah, but force him to re-roll anyways.
What is it? What is it? Willpower.
Willpower or self-discipline. No.
No, he fucked it.
Yay! He
As long as
fucked
it's
it off!
willpower based, he fucked it.
Yeah.
Okay. He has to reroll it.
Now he rolls a perfect 20. That's
It has to
impossible.
take the worst of the 2.
Yay!
18, that reduces it by 1. That's not
Nothing
enough.
changed.
What the fuck?
So he is trying with all of his might to raise the vessel fast enough, but unfortunately he does not make it. He does not get beaten by more than 5, so it doesn't destroy the upper deck. However, you hear this sickening crunch as the entire lower deck, including these 3
No!
poor bastards, is completely ripped off the boat.
Lardis says, why are you so bad?
To who?
To the guy who just failed magic.
Man, at first I thought it was a bad idea that I didn't come with you guys, and now I'm thinking I might be the only one to survive.
Still
Maybe if
floating.
you were here, we all would have survived.
Just
Yeah, maybe I would have known what it was right from the start.
Let me just do that real quick and just there. Bye. But the creature seems to cut off pursuit, and the entire thing then submerges under the water. Krasdor takes a real good look at the water, being the only one who can really see through it with any proficiency. And you don't see any sign of it. It is gone as far as you can tell.
It is as far as I can tell.
Yay!
Yay! We killed the Kraken!
You
Kinda.
certainly didn't kill him.
Almost!
He did escape.
Only one of us failed here tonight. Just saying.
He just looks at you through the beads of sweat that are starting to form on his face as he concentrates and just murmurs under his breath, I could drop this.
Oh, him need a hug?
If I wouldn't die too, I would drop this damn thing right now.
And Lardis knows that. That's why he's talking shit.
Can I tickle him a little?
Please,
going
God.
to?
Please, God, no, don't do that.
Are you
Please
going
do
to?
it. Please do it.
Oh,
Me,
die?
brother. No!
Did you do it?
No, I didn't tickle
Okay.
him. I really want to.
You have
Lardis,
to.
Lardis says, you won't do it. You won't do it.
And I won't.
Krastar is going to run over here to the helm, even though he knows he can't do anything, and say, "Turn left."
Roll navigate or sail, whatever the hell the skill is called.
Turn left.
The famed ability to navigate through the pall does run in your veins, but less strongly at times than other more seasoned captains.
Turn left.
It takes you 8 days to navigate through it, at which point this guy never sleeps, because your boat is most certainly not seaworthy. It is hover-worthy, however. And over the course of the next 8 days, you guys all rest and stress.
He does.
Because every time you go to sleep and wake up, you swear the boat's another inch or two. Because this is 2 separate pieces now. That crack down the top is fully done. His magic, since it was originally whole, is sustaining both halves, but they are very slowly drifting apart. Yes, this half of a boat is floating through the air. But you do eventually make it through the pall with Krasdar's. I'll give it intermediate level of navigating experience on this particular.
At least it's not novice level.
Yes,
I would like
true.
to RP them coming into port on that.
Wait, you beat his support?
Oh no, it's gonna happen, but you most certainly
Okay.
did not beat them back.
No, yeah, I know. I just want to make sure that happens.
Oh yes, it will.
Not as a character, as a player. I want to make sure I witness that.
Krastar wants to bring up the idea that we rebuild the vessel and make it a Whisperstalker craft.
And he wants to be the captain.
Lars is actually hoping to be the captain.
Krastar says...
Am I mistaking this? Isn't it literally just the top deck of a boat?
Yes.
That's right. But we can have it repaired.
Isn't that essentially just building a new boat?
Yes, but we won't have to worry about the top. Have to pay the
You
top
just have
deck.
to find a way to repair 2 halves of the top half and make them into one.
No, we'll make it a schooner.
Schooners still have to have both halves of the top.
Wait, I'm missing my friends, dear.
Oh my god.
So we own a half a boat. That's awesome.
Yes.
No, just the top
Krastar,
deck.
Krastar brings
half
up.
top.
Lightus, you can be the captain, and anytime we go through the Nepal, I'll guide us.
How about you be the captain all the time, and I'll just hang out.
Yay!
Krastar starts jumping for joy, and all of his weight is applying to this, causing more pressure on the mage.
He drops the front half. Zenek, I need an acrobatics check to not go play in relation.
If you're wondering if we're bad, we are.
Zenek
Zenek.
just goes disappearing under the horizon as that half of the boat enchantment
Would it be
fails.
the bottom half that goes down?
No, it's the front half because that's not the half he's on. If he's going to lose one half, it's not going to be his.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Zenek.
You guys run over to the ledge and you see Zenek just hanging on by the very tips of his fingers.
Krastar is going to jump down and help him.
Yeah, you get him up, no problem. But you see, it takes a good 15-20 seconds because you guys are sailing pretty high before the front half just hits the water and just splinters into 10 or 15 chunks that all slowly drift under the waves.
Krastar brings up the idea that all we have to do now is pay for half of the upper deck, and we're still good.
There you go.
No!
Oh my god. I can't believe you just did that. So yeah, you guys come floating. Are you going to stop at the port city of Zasta, or are you going to float all the way to Tyrell? The mage says, I've been awake for 8 fucking days, and he's like wobbling back and forth while keeping his concentration. He says, Couple more hours to get us to Rel. I don't give a shit.
Crastar says,
Oh, you've made it this far, and you haven't died, so you might as well just keep going.
I say
He
let
just
the
sighs
poor
to
bastard
himself
get some
and
breath.
continues. As you guys are floating over the city of Zost, you feel these little thuds occasionally hit the bottom of your boat. Eventually, an arrowhead comes popping out of one point, right near where Gror's standing. Luckily, no one is injured by them, but apparently, the archers are trying to pelt your ship, assuming this is some kind of really fucked up invasion.
runs to the side and says, quit poking holes through my ship.
And
he does- He does the Captain Jack Sparrow like hands thing while he does it.
Oh god. Well, they stopped shooting. They stopped shooting because the Minotaur told them to. So where are you guys landing this?
Probably trying to figure out how that's a ship.
How are you guys landing this seriously fucked up thing as you arrive in Terrell?
How
Craftstar
far away
says,
from the dock?
What's that?
We're gonna crash it into the most expensive building we can find.
How close are we to the dock?
That'd be the giant tower.
the chapel!
You can land it at the docks. It's gonna sink immediately if it hits water, though.
no, we're gonna land it on top of the dock.
Okay.
That one survives and we can start building.
The mage says there's no way in hell I'm doing that. That's gonna be expensive, and I'm gonna have to pay it. I just know it.
Grar dives off the boat at this point, swims down shore.
Craftstar is the captain and says,
The captain never abandoned ship.
Unless he wants to. You know.
Are you sure? Did you see that other fucking Minotaur?
The mage gets it down low, right next to the harbor. He parks it where it's hovering just above the water next to the dock, and then he looks over like he's about to run for it as he drops the boat. Does anyone else want to get off before it goes under?
Yeah, I'm gone, man.
Okay, the rest of you walk onto the pier as Grar swims up to the shore. He then drops his concentration, also jumps off, and the boat just very slowly sinks into the water. One of the guards comes running up and says, "Hey, you gonna pay for that?" And the mage just says, "Fuck no," and just walks by him.
Craftstar
Hey,
says,
Incredible feat of magic. He should go straight to the tower and apply or whatever.
Hey, Craftstar.
yes,
I just want to say this is the second boat you smashed up.
this is true. And Craftstar's proud of it. He's never abandoned the ship. Although this ship it wasn't really much of a ship anyway, so it's okay.
It was to begin with.
Not when he took charge. It wasn't a ship. It was just a massive plank that everyone walked on.
Yes, it was.
This guy's probably going to pass out, so Craftstar is going to pick him up.
Oh, he does not pass out, and he just keeps walking.
He's been awake for how many days?
8.5 days, yes.
Yeah,
I think he's more pissed at you than anything.
Craftstar is still going to pick him up.
He kept the boat afloat with spite.
He easily casts Paralyze, and you're paralyzed as you try to pick him up. He then continues walking.
Damn.
You guys walk by a Krasdar statue on the pier.
Again?
He's not actually stone this time, he's just frozen in place. It wears off after a couple minutes.
He's got enough magic to cast that?
Yep.
Oh wait, so he doesn't look like stone?
No, he's just paralyzed. He's normal paralyzed, not
Oh,
petrified.
Crastar, you're lucky. I almost pissed on you.
No shit, the Whisperstalkers want this guy back. Jesus.
I'm actually surprised they want us back.
Although,
Yeah, wait, is he the only one that we got back?
Yeah, the other three got eaten by the.
I got a role play with Lightus real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey Lightus, he can't move. You could draw another penis on his face.
But he's conscious, right?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Oh, good. So this guy's going to be a
Okay,
recurring character.
Wait, I could draw a penis on his face.
You could. I'm not sure how to handle that, but you can.
Are you drawing a penis on Krasdar, the
Yes.
infinitely vindictive's face? Yeah, okay. You watch as Zedek walks up to you and draws a penis on your face.
You
No,
can
he doesn't.
honestly probably still faintly see the penis that Lightus drew. Like,
No, he doesn't. He just has a penis on his face.
No,
Oh, hold up.
that's too obvious.
Yeah,
All right, did you
Crastar,
really?
Crastar's gurgling. That's all you can do.
How's your focus at +3, by the way?
It's one of my shadow abilities.
Adds +1 to your focus.
Add +1 to my stealth. So
Okay.
I just added it to.
fine.
It to the.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to check. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, he really trounced you. Yeah. From your peripheral vision, you see a hand come up that you can't really readily identify who it is, and then that draws something on your face and then disappears. And even though you're staring down the pier, you never see the owner of the hand walk by you.
Crastar still gurgles until he can finally get up.
Okay. About 30 seconds after that happens, you can finally move, and you look around, but you don't see whoever the hell did this.
and honestly, that fact probably makes you think it's Zenek.
That's
Hold on. No, Crastar does not realize.
All right. So, oh god, I don't know what to do with Nick. I really expected you to get fucking eaten. So you
We were
escaped.
rooting for the crocodile. Oh, wrong movie. My bad.
Yeah, so actually that was my question, because I don't think that what I'm going to be doing in this place is going to take me 8 days, so I might have been back before them.
Oh no, you still have to get across the paw.
Alright.
There are no gnomish teleporters on this continent. They're all on Siva, so you're gonna have to go the long way.
Yeah, you have to go the top secret way so the bird don't find you too.
Regardless, so you're flying and you do see the they drew a mark on a map which is near a very nice, distinctive large lake, and you do see it from above. You see a small, what looks like a small village of maybe 50 smallish houses on one of the shorelines of that lake, but otherwise you don't really see any signs of civilization anywhere near it. How do you want to approach?
I'm gonna fly down and approach it, but I'm not gonna like swoop in like right into the village. I'm gonna land like a little ways out of the village and then just ride Peter as if he's a horse right up to the village.
How far out are you gonna land?
A couple football fields.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily or just kind of normal landing, not really trying to come in low or anything like that?
Well, you know what? Let me roll a perception seek from above. Let me see if I can see like whether it looks like a war camp or like
Sure.
like, what's the situation on the ground look like?
6, 10, 14, 16. Yeah, it looks like a typical civilian area. It's not like a war camp. It doesn't look like a merchant or like a trade camp. Certainly not a military outpost. It just looks like a place where people live. You do notice there's a lot of there are several trails that just go straight into the water that you find a little bit disorienting. You don't really like, there aren't docks or there aren't any boats, but there are certainly well traveled paths and a couple like cobblestone roads pathways that just go straight into the water that you find a little bit interesting. But other than that,
Well, I would know about kobolds and living in the water and everything.
yeah,
So,
your cultural
that's
lore is
fun.
pretty decent, so you would know that they're amphibious, so it does make some sense to you.
All right, so yeah, I'll just land outside of the town, a couple football fields away. And as I'm riding up, I want to take a look at the letter that I got from Grar's shaman friend and see if it says like a name of somebody that I should be looking for in this town.
So you guys land, and as you're riding on Peter Griffin and you open it and you start looking, Peter Griffin takes about 10 steps and then stops.
I'm gonna urge him forward.
You look up and you're surrounded by 36 kobolds with spears aimed at you and Peter Griffin. That is why he has stopped.
Oh, I am going to hold my hands up with the letter in my hand.
I think you should have Peter Griffin attack the kobolds.
No. Peter Griffin has gotten smart over his years, or his months with Nick. One of them kind of lowers his spear a little bit, noticing you don't immediately attack, and asks in mundane so you can understand. Why do you trespass on our lands?
I I met with a shaman named whatever the shaman's name was.
Sure.
I forgot. And he sent me in this direction. I seek a teacher of poisons.
We do not teach poison. It is part of our life stories. Look at you, and he extends his hand out for the letter.
Hand it over.
Okay, he reads it. This name is familiar. He was good to us a long time ago. An ancestor. Hands you back the letter. The wild has not accepted you yet, but you are here as a guest. Follow us and keep your animal in check. And they start leading you through the rest of the forested area towards the lake. Eventually you arrive there to a very cold greeting. You don't know how, but they all seem to know that you're not welcome currently, so all the locals kind of scurry away from you, and the couple kids who are intrigued by the creature that is about their height, but not scaly and not reptilian, start wandering towards you. The parents quickly grab them and scurry you away. At the moment, it's very obvious to you that you're kind of a pariah, and somehow they all know it. Go ahead and roll cultural lore for me, intelligence, please. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can't figure out why. There's something about you or something missing that they're all noticing immediately and picking up on that they're not supposed to speak with you. But this group of warriors, most of them split off, but about 6 of them stay with you. Most of them still holding their spears towards your griffin, being a very large creature compared to the 3.5-ish foot average kobolds.
I would say he's probably
closer to
not
4.
feeling very aggressive right now. Anyways, he's
No,
probably
you guys
taking
haven't had a
wounds.
chance to rest, and Peter Griffin wasn't going to land until he knew he was somewhat safe. So, no short or long rest for you guys. Anyways, they lead you towards the water where there's a larger hut than the others. And inside, they tell you to go inside, that the person you seek is inside waiting for you.
Okay, I will dismount Peter and give him the stay command or whatever.
Okay, he sits down.
I'm gonna roll if I can cultural lore one more time to see if I can recall or know anything that I might supposed to be doing to meeting a kobold elder.
Sure.
13.
It's more or less don't be a dick and absolutely do not insult the land.
That's no
kobolds
problem.
consider the land they live on as part of the tribe, like a living member. Doing anything insulting to the land will usually get an outsider the death sentence, even when they're there as a guest. So you want to make damn certain you don't insult the land intentionally or otherwise. Other than that, though, you should be fine.
Oh wow, these are like Nick should have been born a kobold. All right.
You feel a little bit of kindred spirit when you remember that lesson you were taught when you were younger.
Yeah. All right. So he'll enter the hut.
There is an older female kobold sitting on a little cushion on the floor. There's a couple other cushions, no tables. Got a large pipe that she's smoking some sweet-smelling herbs out of. She then just, without saying a word, reaches out, expecting you to hand her something.
Well, I hand her the letter.
Opens it, reads it, tells you, "Oh, good, you're rational. Now, why the hell would the orcs send a gnome here looking for the secrets of poison?"
Well, you see, in my profession, it can help to have the upper hand in combat, and
what is your
it's
profession?
really, I guess you could call me a procurer of goods.
I guess I could call you something else. That is too vague to be useful.
A fixer of problems.
Again, so vague.
I guess, simply put as possible, I'm a sword for hire.
A mercenary.
Of some sort, yes.
Research
Of
that.
a high sort, I would say.
For the orcs or someone else?
Oh, not for the orcs. Not for any client in particular, really.
Go ahead and roll. Give me a second. This is a little interesting. I need to figure out what the proper skill is. Or focus, rather. Give me communication. No.
If it's not handling, it's just a straight communication for me. So.
I'm looking. Just 1 second. Willpower, self-discipline.
Oh boy.
Whisper. What's whisper? There's another word. I didn't quite catch it, but what's whisper?
Oh, it's kind of like
not
a
honest
code
with
name.
me, I won't be honest with you.
Well, it's a part of the name of my organization.
What's the full name?
It's if I could respectfully decline to answer, it's a secret, and I could get in a lot of trouble with my organization if I reveal this.
We will have to respectfully decline your request for our knowledge. I'm sorry you came so far for nothing. My guards will see you out safely.
Is there nothing I can do to earn your trust?
Being honest is a good start.
I'm being honest in telling you that it risks my livelihood and my honor to reveal this information.
Your honor? How?
I swore an oath to uphold my organization's secrets.
To whom?
To my organization.
To an individual?
Well, they allowed me to swear the oath on anything that is important to me, so I just did it on something that was important.
Remind me really quickly. Who did you swear it to originally? Do you remember?
Nick would have actually sworn it to like nature, to the earth. So that's what he was like all about, especially back then.
Which individual inducted you guys? Do you remember who it was?
I believe it was Mish.
Was either Mish or Taliso? I'm trying to remember.
Or Taliso. It may have been Taliso.
It was
May have been
Taliso, right?
I think Mish was. I think they were both there, but Taliso may have done the like oath.
Give me another willpower check.
Well, Jacob gave him that test, so I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
that
Jacob
was,
tested me.
that was
different.
after you were inducted.
Yeah.
He was trying to find someone he could trust. She then looks. She's just looking straight in your eyes the whole time she's talking to you. A traitor. Someone betrayed you, the one you gave your oath to.
Oh yeah, he kind of killed a friend of ours. Really.
Why do you honor the oath? The oath of a traitor is worthless.
Well, the oath wasn't as much to him as it was to the organization as a whole, who have been there for me since I left home. So.
There's another one. You made 2 bargains. What's the second one to?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I have this weird ring.
One to a person, another one to a place?
Oh yes, I swore my oath on the earth because I've always had a high respect for the earth and natural things. Oh God, yes. Oh, beautiful.
If you honor the wild, we can respect that. You do not need to tell us this. She takes a big, what's it called? A draw on a pipe? Is that the right word?
Drag.
A drag on her pipe. Kind of relaxes a little bit. Breathes out. So, you're a mercenary. You've come from somewhere far away, I can tell that. You're not a native to Malorock.
Oh, absolutely not. There's not enough living things there. It's kind of gross. It smells like iron. Not my kind of place.
And you hate your own homeland, too.
Oh, yeah. There, it's even worse. I mean, at least in Malorock, there's like some weird plants. But
so where are you from, Eldera?
Oh, I'm from Illinish.
No, but
underground.
where do you call your home? Where is your land?
Oh, well, I currently reside in Antrell.
The capital?
Yeah, Terrell.
Somewhere in the outskirts. You used to be in the center, but you had to move recently.
Yeah.
You don't know how, but she's able to read you very easily. hell is that? Go on.
Okay then. Alright. I don't. How do you know all this?
Your face, it gives away a lot.
I've been saying that for months.
I never have been a good liar.
It's more than that. I've learned how to read people. It's been very essential in the past in my role. I think I trust you, though.
Well, I'm not lying to you, I promise.
What we use our secrets for. These are things that outsiders are never taught. I need a good reason to teach you. Give me one.
Well, mostly for self defense. On my mission to for the greater good, you know.
The mercenaries act in the defense of others, not themselves.
Well, yes, that's why I said it was a little complicated when I said I was a mercenary. I'm not exactly a mercenary per se. I don't get hired by clients. I get sent out on jobs for my organization.
By this whisper something?
Yes.
Are you loyal to them?
Extremely so.
What would
In
happen
fact.
if their desires and the wild came in conflict? What would you be loyal to?
I mean, that would have to depend on the situation. If it saved lives or not. Life matters above all. I would never kill something in cold blood for them.
Really? You've never done that before?
No, not to my knowledge.
I
I've
see a
always.
building on fire. Do you regret?
Oh
what
yeah,
happened
that
there?
was. That was not a good. That's not something that I'm proud of. Of what I
can
thought
see
was
the
a
guilt
friend
wash
of
over
mine.
your face. You're clearly not proud of it, but you did it.
What a friend of mine fooled me. He told me that there was a child slave ring in the basement. And I was young, I was naive, I believed him, so I helped him take them down, and it turned out it was just gang wars.
I believe you, and I trust you. We will teach you our secrets, but only on one condition.
Yes, anything.
We teach you something else. Something to help you with your naivete.
Oh,
And we'll teach
well,
you the art of reading people's faces and understanding what they mean.
That sounds fantastic.
If you cannot master this, we will not teach you the advanced arts of our poisons. Is that understood?
Understood.
Good. I hope you have several weeks. It will take that long.
I have as long as it needs.
Okay. So cutting back to Entrell, you guys have a few weeks before Nick's going to show up. What do you guys want to do at that time?
Does this person that I'm talking to have a name, by the way, Whisper? Should have asked
Give me
that
a second.
in
I gotta think of a kobold name.
Okay.
You guys can speak and talk amongst each other, figure out what you want to do. You have a lot of downtime.
Crastar is going smithing shop.
Well, Fafnir is going to go to the Mage Tower and return the books, as well as trying to get initiated and probably talk to the Wild Mage dude.
That's her name. Okay. Is anyone else going to the Mage Tower so they can just do all this at once with Fafnir?
No.
No.
Okay. I don't want to go through the lengthy process of inducting a third person, so I'm just going to assume that you passed the test. Unless that was very important to you, I could do it, but that's up to you.
No.
Is that something you really want to go through, or are you happy with just assuming you passed it?
I'm happy with just. Oh, it's not me. Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
This is
Yeah, I'll take it. Sorry.
I'm fine with just passing it.
Okay, great. So you make it through the test. What did you want to actually talk with them about?
What did you say?
Well, you said you went there for two reasons. One was to pass the test, which you did. You're now the lowest level. You have access to that third floor, essentially. I thought you said there was a second thing you wanted to do there.
Return the books.
Right.
And
anything else?
see if I can talk to the Elder Fairy.
Was that one of like the high-ranking mages? I can't remember what exactly that was in context to.
Yeah, that was like one of the high-ranking mages that I asked the examiner from the mine business.
Oh right. They say, she says you can make an appointment, but they're usually several weeks out.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Guess
make
I'll
an
make.
appointment for later.
Yeah.
Anyone else having business? Any long-term projects they want to start or complete?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
one at a time.
I'll go last.
No, you go first.
Nope, I'll go last.
No.
Okay,
No.
McGrath's gonna go. I want to spread out some word that I'm paying for some test subjects.
For what?
For just some magical research.
You don't need to know that yet.
5 gold. Anyone for
You have
2
contacts, don't you?
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, many people show up.
Oh, already?
Oh yeah, within a couple days, you reach out to your contacts and they spread the word, and you've got like.
I'm not ready. I need Fafner here. We'll just
Fafner
they're
comes
ready
back.
to
He's
go.
only gone for a few hours. He'll be back the next day when the. people
Okay,
start showing
so
up.
I say to Fafner, Fafner, you know how you said you had those memory troubles?
Yes.
I've been thinking about it, and I think we can do something to help you.
Okay.
Come downstairs. I have a patient waiting.
Okay.
This is not Sarai. He's fucking booking it out there before you psychos get there.
So I follow Krar.
And that's the last anyone ever saw of Fafner. And I'm just kidding. Okay, you guys can see the sterile screw at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and move you guys down there and keep going.
I can see it, but I'm not there, so.
No, you're not there. That's why I'm not showing it to you.
Okay, so I lose 5 gold no matter what on this first guy. We'll see if this is going to be fruitful or not, Fafner. And so I say to Fafner, okay, he's waiting, Fafner. I'm going to try and erase the last 2 days from his memory. You try and bring them back.
Wait, what?
It's okay. And then I want to walk over and put my hands on his head and try and erase his memories from the last 2 days.
Okay, it's a female. Go ahead. Roll. Fuck. Give me arcane lore, and then give me also. You can roll that first one now. While I look up what the second one will be.
Not bad.
Interesting.
Not bad, but I also have no idea what I'm doing.
Communication deception is the second. 10, 12, 17, 18, 10. You're able to get her to forget where she is. You don't get much. You can't wipe out several days, but she kind of when you're done with this makeshift spell that you've begun researching, essentially. She no longer.
Oh, I never
remembers-
did any research.
What's
There's never any research.
Well, this is literally research. You're casting wild magic on people and hoping to hell you can find a formula.
Okay, that's fair. You give it a better name than I call it. I call it experimentation.
Experimenting is research.
This is how
Step
spells are
three,
made.
yeah.
This is exactly how spells are made.
I like to think research is ethical.
This is how lawsuits are made.
She can't.
Research,
She can't
research
remember.
only
Shut up.
has to be ethical if it's subject to an ethics board.
Yes, exactly. Which it most certainly is. So don't get caught. Because the tower does indeed have an ethics board for magic.
Okay, so she seems confused, and I
Yeah,
say,
she's confused. She has no idea where building she is. She remembers walking into a building. She thinks it may have been a place where you buy stuff, but she has no idea what the name of it is or what kind of building this even is. And she's a little freaked out that she's in the basement, apparently, with two people she doesn't
Fafner.
really remember.
the good news is if you can't undo it, we don't have to pay her. going.
Wait, pay me what? You owe me
No.
money?
Quiet.
I'll just say, don't worry, man. This won't hurt. I hope.
I hope so too.
And
He owes me money.
I'll try to help her regain her memories.
Okay, roll, what did I say, arcane lore, and then communication persuasion. 10, 15, wow, 18, 20, and 9.
We're magically talented enough, but
so you very easily establish a link with her mind, but it's unwilling to accept anything that you're trying to push as truth, and the spell ends, and she is just as confused as when she started.
then Grar raises his voice and says, "Why are you trespassing here? You've got 10 minutes to get out of here before I call the guard."
Because you owe me money, you said so.
What are you talking about? Do you even know where you are?
No, but I know you said you owe me money. You heard it. And she turns
Fine,
off.
here you go. And I toss her the 5 silver.
Thank you. And she walks out, indignant.
I think that went well.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I mean, you said you were going to
Oh.
drop 5 gold on her, so.
The good news is, Fafnir, we can attract people with high amounts of money. As long as we fail, we don't have to pay them.
Well, okay. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
We'll attempt this again in a couple weeks. We've got some research to do.
Wait, didn't like a bunch of people show up?
Yeah, you got like 5 or 6 other people showed up, and there's a steady stream of them slowly coming into the bar over the next few days.
Okay, fine. We go through all 6 people.
Are you just going to keep doing it as people show up, or are you going to stop at some point?
How do you want to go through and do it?
Me?
Yeah.
How much money are you willing to spend? And I'll give you a bonus on trying to figure this out at the end of the downtime.
I'm going to spend 20 gold.
20 gold. All right.
Help my boy Fafnir out.
Over the course of the next 2 weeks, plenty of people show up for 5 silver apiece. Could I get you both to roll those 2 things one more time, starting with Grar? Just those same 4 rolls in the same
Kinda.
order.
We'd mangle someone. Deception and...
It's arcane lore first, but it doesn't matter the order. God, you guys are terrible at communicating. And then Fafnir, I need you 2 rolls.
Oh, but they're
Okay,
pretty good with
arcane.
arcane lore.
Yes, they are.
Bad.
Ooh.
It's the opposite for Fafnir.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fafnir is able to implant memories they have
20,
no actual memories of.
8. Wow. So over the course of the 2 weeks, Grar, you make a significant deal of progress towards connecting to the mind. Fafnir, you make a good deal of progress towards restoring it. And between the two of you, you kind of, over the course of time and trial and error, give up on trying to erase memories and basically try to add new ones. Or if they have legitimate amnesia, or like you bring back childhood memories that they've forgotten. A couple of amnesiacs come back and you're able to partially restore their lost memories. And in a couple cases when they're like, I have perfect memory of my whole life, you just fuck with them and add some new memories that they never actually experienced. And it does succeed. So unfortunately, because Fafnir is part of this, he won't be able to cast it on himself. But
What?
you guys are well along your way towards creating a brand new spell that can restore the memories, lost memories, and potentially implant new ones in the target. And like if you guys had someone, actually you're an arcane scholar as a specialization, aren't you, Grar?
I am.
You've been keeping notes, and you're 75% of the way towards having this like formalized and able to be taught to somebody, including yourself. But at the moment, you would still need Fafnir's help to continue your research. You haven't quite mastered that empathic connection and the ability to persuade the mind after you've connected it that it should remember things. Essentially, you are the cable that jacks into their mind, and Fafnir is the software that reprograms the firewalls to break and allow the information to be accessed. To put it in a more modern terminology. But yeah, over the course of several weeks, you guys are very successful, and you get like a couple warm fuzzies in Fafner's heart. Grower doesn't have a heart that beats that way. But Fafner, actually, you feel like you're doing a bit of good in some people's lives. These people have lost memories that were important to them, and you've restored them. And it's weird that Grower's helping you do good things, but you actually feel at times a genuine sense of satisfaction in what you're doing. Okay,
You know,
who else has a
Grower,
project they want to engage in long term?
I appreciate this.
Crastar, I believe he was supposed to have mithril ore with him.
Have what?
At the smith shop, I believe he had like mithril ore or something like that he paid for.
Yes, it is there.
Crastar is going to head there.
Okay.
He's got 3 of the blood steel with him, and he pulls out one. Is Geraldus there?
Yes, and she has apparently gotten over her grudge because she only slaps you mildly hard as you walk in, doing no damage.
Crastar hands the ore to her.
A mithril? Or the bloodstone?
The bloodstone.
Blood steel. She looks it over for a minute, not really recognize it, and then she like walks around the corner, and then a few seconds later she comes running over and says, "My God, where did you get this from?"
Let's just say I was in your homeland.
"I love you," and she just swoops you over and takes you into the back room.
Yes!
I imagine Krasdar said that while fist bumping as they like went into the closet.
I imagine so too.
Hold on.
You rolling seduction.
Wonderful.
You have 3 stunt points.
Yeah, hold on.
These are the most important stunt points in Krasdar's life.
Indeed they are. Let's see. That's only 3, huh? Damn it.
Yeah, you can't actually use the seduction stunt or whatever it's called.
He wants to do lightning attack.
Go twice.
Don't give him any ideas.
We'll change conversation and just leave the thrust. You managed to weave a second thrust into the primary conversation.
All right. A second thrust has been weaved into the primary conversation.
And hold on. Now I'm gonna do flirt.
Oh my God! I can't believe you got that. All right. She is enamored with you for the moment. As long as you don't fuck up again. So I'm gonna add Geraldus back to the bar. She is now hanging out in the bar again.
Sweet Lord. Goes ahead and with smithing, crafts a necklace for her out of the blood steel.
Go ahead.
Does a good job of
Let me
that.
see. 4, 8. That's enough. Yes, it's a rather fine necklace too, and she's extremely happy to have it.
Wonderful. And then Crastar
Just as a
uses.
side note, when she puts it on for the first time, you notice this very faint glow in both the stone and her eyes. This faint reddish glow, and she seems just for a moment to feel some minor kind of like in rapture or ecstasy or some feeling like that quickly subsides, and then she thanks you for it.
Crastar is then going to try to smith a great sword with the remaining 2 pieces of blood steel that he
I was
has.
about to say it is going to take 2, so I need 2 smithing checks over the next few weeks as you slowly bring this very hard to work ore together. Wow, those are good.
Yay!
17 and a crap ton. 20.
How many pieces of mithril did I ask for? I can't remember.
I don't effing remember either. I think it probably 2. Does 2 sound right?
Yeah, I think 2.
And do you remember if you paid for it in advance or not? I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
Crastar paid for it in advance, and I believe he gave him 1 extra, or 2 or 3 pieces of gold extra as
That's
well.
right, for a quick delivery. Yeah. He actually, as you walk up, says, "I've had this almost a week." I rushed it like you wanted. Glad you're finally here to pick it up, though. Here you go.
Thank you. And then Crastar goes to Reldis and requests that she make a let's see. Oh boy. I can't see. I was gonna make the great sword out of mithril, but then I just did it out of bloodstone. Yeah, so
Bloodsteel, yes.
bloodsteel. Let's see. Get back to me. I'll figure out what to do with
That's
it.
fine. It's a Crimson Greatsword, by the way. I'll send that
Oh,
description
boy.
to you a little later.
Sweet Lord.
All right. Someone else. What are you doing with your time?
Ready?
Yeah.
I built this for dramatic effect.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's right. I forgot about it.
What's this?
You break the vial of blood, and it starts bubbling and growing and expanding in size until it is roughly the same shape as the worker's shaman that you met. You're ready.
I am.
Good. Let us begin. And no one sees Lightus for many days. He's just locked in his room 24/7. Go ahead and give me 3 arcane lore checks, Lightus, as she spends just hours upon hours just constantly teaching you. The first one is not great. Do you have any way to reroll the first one?
Nope.
Okay. 13, 10, 18, 18, 13 with 10 stunt points. Out of character, what do you seek to gain from this tutelage? What's your goal?
I want to get, just an additional whatever, but dealing in blood. I want you to start delving deeper into blood. So whatever you want to give, I'm happy.
Okay. Those bottom 2 are very good rolls with the 5 stunt points each. Okay. All of your blood arcana do an additional... Let's make this something fun. Do they currently do intelligence damage in general, or do they not?
I don't think they do. Let me check. I can almost guarantee they don't.
Do they do any bonus, or is it just rolling dice?
I'm looking now.
Yeah.
1d6 plus blood wound. Blood wound does no. They don't do. All they just do normal damage.
None of them add intelligence to the damage dice?
No.
They do now.
It's all one. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Yeah. My blood wound does one intelligence.
Okay. Is that the weaker one or one of the stronger ones?
That is the one that does a minor action. Nothing major on the next turn.
I mean, is
That's
that
what-
the journeyman spell, or is it one of the novice?
That's novice. I don't have any journeyman yet. I'm waiting
Oh,
for the
that's
level
right.
up.
Okay. Let me see. What's your constitution?
3.
They all
And a
add
si-
constitution to damage now. All 4 of them will once you pick up the other 2.
Oh.
On top of that, you get a new stunt for... I might change this depending on how strong this is, but I'm going to start it at 4 stunt points. You need to be in blood mode, and what it will let you do is recover 1 hit point per target that you successfully hit. Just do damage to. It doesn't mean that they need to fail their save against it. It's just
Right.
every person you manage to hit, you get 1 hit point back from dealing damage. Just
Right.
trying to encourage you to use this on the masses, essentially, so you can get some healing in the process.
And how much does it cost?
4 stunt points. So
Nice.
it's got a bit of a heavy toll. I'm not sure if that's too strong, too weak. We can tune it over time, but right now that's where I want to set it. Because this is all on the spot that I'm giving you this stuff. But I don't think that'll be too strong, or the stunt might be a little weak. We'll find out as we play. But
Okay.
yeah, that essentially you're cloistered up, resting for a couple hours at a time, nonstop for about 2 weeks, before she finally pronounces you ready. And then she departs. Do you have any roleplay you want to do with her before she leaves? Just FYI.
No, I'm too weak.
Okay. You're
I still
exhausted.
haven't-
So you
I
fall asleep and you wake up. Like, you don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. Like, you haven't known for days what day it is. But as you wake up, where the blood, where she was when you fell asleep, there's just another small vial there. It seems that she's left it in case you need to contact her again. She's left you another means to do it.
So I have also darkened, my fur is also darkened another shade.
Sure, that makes perfect sense. Okay, anyone else have any other long-term projects they want to engage on during this time before Nick shows up?
I have.
Okay.
Yep. I'm still trying to learn alchemy.
By this point, you would absolutely learn something. What are you trying to learn exactly? Do you want to make bombs? Do you have a different...
Yeah, making bombs.
You've spent so much time, and you bought a specialized book for this purpose too, correct?
I checked one out of the library.
Okay. Let me check real quick. Just looking to see what you need for grenades. I can't remember. I think it's a talent. Is that correct?
I think it's a focus in alchemy.
Oh, no, there's a talent called alchemy as well.
Oh,
What's your
okay.
intelligence?
It might be not very good.
What is it?
I think 0. Yep, 0.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you seen Crash Stars?
So, if you make it to intelligence 2 or higher at some point, you can take the you'll get the alchemy talent at novice level for free. For now, you're going to get the grenade, the accuracy grenade weapon group and focus, which is just a focus. So you can use grenades with proficiency. You can't make them until you get the alchemy talent. But if you do get your intelligence up to 2 at some point, you get that first level of the talent for free. For spending this much time on it and really being dedicated towards learning alchemy.
And then I had one more small thing to do.
Sure.
Is I'm still training with Mish
Right.
to become a better whatever rogue. There you go.
I'm gonna say the alchemy training took a lot of your time. Getting a free ability focus is pretty big. So
Yeah.
You really didn't have the time to train with Mish during these last couple weeks. And you know what? Just add add to the focus, or whenever you add grenades, they're each going to do an additional 1 point of damage, just from your mastery and your extreme level of knowledge of grenades and how they work and alchemy behind the explosions. So just make sure you record that somewhere, that all grenades you use do 1 point of extra damage to each target. See, I like you guys. You fucked up my encounter. I had something completely different in mind, and now I'm rewarding you for being amazing.
And now we want more.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have any long-term projects before Nick comes sauntering in? Sounds like a no to me. Nick comes sauntering in.
Oh yeah. Okay. So when Nick comes in, he's got one lock of his hair is in a cornrow with some beads at the bottom of it.
Nice.
He really integrated into kobold culture over there. He was living with the kobold family. They had a little evening bonfire party one of the nights he was there. He's very into the kobold culture. You know, they smoked a diluted version of Deathroot extract on a vision quest a couple nights. Yeah. So Nick comes in, and he's got
absolutely. You see, everyone but Lytus is assembled. Just the regular crew, except for Krasdar and Greldis, have apparently gotten back together because they're hanging out with each other again. Your journey was thankfully quite uneventful. After the kobolds were done, they escorted you back to the border of their land and gave you directions on how to get to the nearest harbor. The boat you went on was not attacked. However, you also heard the captain complaining, as you remember, on the way to this continent, the ocean in the Pole seems more disturbed. He almost talked about it like it was alive and it was angry for some reason, but he again would not go into any details about it. Other than that, your journey was quite uneventful.
Should I have added anything from my time there? I didn't add anything.
You've got notes. You've got notes on poisons. You can make all the types that are available to your specialization as soon as you gain the proper levels for it.
So I can make all the journeyman poisons essentially.
And the masters once you get high enough level. Yes.
But yeah, okay, cool. Oh wow, that's awesome. Okay.
I wanted to talk to the wild mage and see if he knew anything about me suddenly getting magic.
Oh well, yeah. Do we want to roleplay me coming back real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Fafner, would you have done that first? I think you
Oh
would.
yeah, actually, yeah, because you would have had a couple weeks. You haven't gone yet, so yeah.
Yeah.
You go first.
So what,
I would have done
go on.
that first. Yeah.
So what were you going to do exactly?
I was gonna talk to the wild mage, the one that we rescued,
Oh, him. Yes.
to see if he knew anything about me suddenly getting magic, like it's some kind of wild magic or something.
I'll answer that question later, Krasdar. As you approach, he's not really inclined to talk to you because of how pissed off a certain member of your group made him. So go ahead and roll persuasion, communication persuasion. No. He actually smiles as you approach and says, "Oh, thank God! I thought you were the Minotaur for a second. Here, let me buy you a drink. As thanks for rescuing me and trying to rescue my allies." The drink comes over. He pays for it for both you guys. You look like you have questions. What's up?
I can do magic, but it's not really like the magic that like my companions can do. Like my veins glow blue when I do it. And I was wondering if you know if there's some kind of wild magic or anything.
A demonstration. Let's go outside and you can show me what you can do real quick.
Okay. I
You
go
cast
outside.
Something.
Yeah.
The veins again glow blue. Your eyes also turn blue. Did you know that? They like freeze over for a moment. I can see ice forming on the outside. It's a little... Well, it's certainly not wild magic. Not what I do. Not by a long shot. It looks more like it's probably inherited through your bloodline, most likely. It's interesting. Is it all ice?
Let me check actually. And what happens if I do a healing magic?
No one's really paid attention to you when you've done that before. So you like take a dagger out and scratch your hand, so because you have to have something to heal before you can heal. You then heal yourself, and he says, "Huh, that one's a lot harder to see, but a little bit of light runs, like from your, I assume your heart, but it comes down your arm, from what I could see from your pulled up sleeves, and runs. It ran into your other hand, and your eyes did glow just a very faint, I would say warm looking light. Definitely something to do with your bloodline. There are some mage families, as far as I understand. Again, this is very different from what I'm capable of. But I would say you've just stumbled upon something that's been buried deep in your since you were born.
Oh.
Can't really explain why. I don't know much about the standard practitioners. Their magic tends to be stable when they fail. Mine is much less so. Terrible things happen if I fail to cast a spell.
Well, lucky that you didn't fail when we were on the boat.
Well, I did at one point, and half the boat fell, and your friend in the black, who I can never seem to find, almost perished as a result, but I am glad he was able to catch himself and not fall.
True. Well, thank you. This actually helps me quite a bit.
Wonderful, I'm glad. And one more drink for you, and he buys one more drink for you.
Yes. And I'll buy a drink for him as well.
Oh, thank you. By the way, owners of the Sterile Screw, I'm assuming Grar at some point goes to Melinda for your pay.
What?
Yeah.
Because Lightus, you've been locked in your room for weeks. I'm assuming
Yeah.
Grar would be the one to go to get the earnings.
Great.
Be nice, Grar. She gives you a bag full of 31 gold. And then she pulls out a separate bag, a little silk cloth bag, and pours out another 12 gold and says, "That's just from me. Next time you question me." And then she continues.
Who is this giving me money?
Melinda.
Dude, we have her working for us, remember?
Man, I
It's
don't
what,
trust her.
43 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Split between the two of you. So at some point, Grar, being the honest, upstanding citizen that he is, deposits half that money outside Lightus's door, who then collects it when he wakes up finally from his coma. Then Nick walks in, and you all see as ragged, very different looking Nick, who probably has a bag of special herbs and spices for Lightus, I assume, if he's friendly with Lightus at the moment. So take it away, Nick. You muted? Can anybody hear me? Hello? What the hell? Can you guys hear me? That's weird. Oh, did it? That's uncool. Shit. What the hell? Discord just crashed. Hello? Shit. The fuck? Ah, fucking Discord. Damn it. Task manager. Let's hack this thing down with prejudice. Goodbye. That opened way too easily the first time. Hold on to your butts. Damn it.
All right.
Oh, for
All back.
fuck's sakes. Okay. I don't know how much of that you missed, but I was saying that Nick was just about to enter in, and you guys could take it away from there. Sound good?
Yep.
Great, go.
Hey guys, I have a lot to tell you.
Looks like it.
I'm glad you're still alive, Nick.
How was your journey back, guys?
Not great.
We fought the demigods.
Oh God, I think I did too. To be honest, that thing was enormous. I got attacked by Moltres.
By a mattress.
Grassler looks over. Who the fuck is that?
It was an enormous bird, and it was on fire. It was so big. I don't know how I got away. I just flew on Peter as fast as I could. And then
Did Peter make it?
yeah, Peter made it. He's in his nest on the roof. And then I got to the Kobold village, and they didn't like me at first, but then they warmed up to me, and I stayed with the wonderful family, and their two kids, and we played in the lake, and they taught me all about poison. We had some bonfires. They gave me this cornrow. They did this cool thing in my hair. Do you like my beads? Look, this one means peace. This one means love, and this one means earth.
Grassler looks over to Graldus and says, "You want to go to the room?"
Yes.
I really wish you would have used the girl voice when you said that, by the way.
Yes. I don't have a girl voice on standby.
Did you kill
Anyways,
anything, Nick?
Did I kill anything? No, I didn't kill anything. Thankfully, I didn't have to.
Well,
What have you guys been up to?
as a fellow person that has beads in his hair, appreciate your beads. Well, Gror has actually been helping me trying to get my memory back. We've been researching a spell. It's going on pretty well, actually.
Oh, awesome.
If we're being honest, I just wanted to destroy some homeless people's minds. The endeavor turned out to be quite altruistic.
That's the weirdest way I've ever heard somebody admit to doing a good deed.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess if we're not getting back to a mission right away,
Go grab
I'm
Mitch.
pretty tired. I just had a long journey. I'm gonna just go check on my my barrel of mead, or my barrel of stout, see how that's doing.
Grab
and then
Mitch
I'm gonna
first. I want to get
retire.
paid.
You guys haven't done that yet?
No, we waited.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably do that first.
She comes up.
Whisper, can you switch me to the Star Screw Pig?
Oh, that's right.
What the hell?
Ah, that didn't. Did that work?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
It jacked me over to your page for some reason. Okay. Yeah, Mish is sitting in the corner of the room. No one really noticed her until just now.
I throw the axe her way and I shout, "We got that damn mage too."
I saw. Thank you. You've done very well, as always.
Our payment?
No, of course. She pulls out a bag of coins and puts them on the table. 700, as discussed. That's a bit more than 700. I add a little extra to you. So you're all gonna have 120 gold each.
Jesus, that's a lot of gold.
Yep.
Crastar can buy a ship with that.
Can buy a what?
Ship.
Shit.
Yes.
Can?
Yeah. 120 gold's an ass ton of money. It's a small
Damn.
ship. It'd probably be a little smaller than the one you guys just used, but yeah,
Ship's ship.
this is true.
So, Mish, what have you been up to? We've been gone for a while. Any leads on Talso or anything?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's actually what I wanted to do next.
Well, go gather. as you do at
If
this-
that's what everybody else wants to
at
do. I
this
just thought
large
it would be-
table and make your decision. I'm not going to inform you unless that's officially what you wish to do. I think it would distract you to know where he is and decide to go elsewhere.
Okay, well, let's
Also-
gather everybody around then.
We also have a couple potential clients if you would like to hear about them.
I think we'll probably like to hear all the options.
Wonderful.
Can
Where's
somebody
Lytus?
go get Krasdar out of the room?
Yeah, at this time, Crastar and Reldis would be coming down sweating.
Ugh.
Yeah, when Grelda sees everyone in meeting position, she just walks straight out the front door.
Hold on.
Is it safe to interrupt Lytus?
Pathetic.
Try to forget all this.
Zenek is somewhat drunk.
Lyden is asleep, I think.
Saber!
I'm here.
Same.
I'm asleep, motherfucker.
Characters.
Nobody came and got me.
I'll
Crastar
get
says
Lyden.
I don't know what's going on.
Crastar had offered to go with you.
Alright, the two of them go upstairs.
I politely knock on the door.
Yeah. What is it?
We're gonna meet and see what we're gonna do next. If you're good to go.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. He's really out of it.
Do you need a healing touch, buddy?
That's not going to help in this situation. Thank you. I got blood raped. It's a little different situation.
Damn. Whisper, before Greldis left, Crastar requested that she take the mithril bars and make some light chainmail out of them.
Light chain? Sure. Have it to you in a week or so.
Lytus, I just also want to say when you walk past Nick, you smell a familiar scent on his clothes.
Why would I smell familiar?
He's been smoking some stuff with the kobolds in there.
Right, but that was your one kind of right?
Oh yeah, no, that was just what Nick brought to the table. But
I didn't know Cobalt smoked weed.
anyway, the lady was smoking when he got in there.
Yep.
I thought that was-
Yeah, they do.
So- I just gives you like a weak smile and does the whole, Vato head up thing, but goes back to his little days.
What?
I don't think he was saying anything.
I said the Vato way.
Okay. Okay.
okay. We're all
So
here.
once you all gathered, Mish addresses you all. Good. Good. First things first, we know where Talasso is. We've got the location. I don't have a plan on how to deal with him, and he probably knows we're going to be coming for him, so he'll be prepared. I'm only going to give you the location if you decide to track him. Let me tell you a couple other job opportunities we have first, so you can be informed. Number one, we found the brain to that giant dead golem that resides in Zalkid, the goblin homeland. It is currently in Bershea. That is the homeland of the imps. We have no idea why it's there, but our whisper installed in the government there has reported that it has been purchased from Talasso himself by high-ranking members of the government. Unfortunately, he was unable to ascertain as to why they want it, but they did spend a hell of a lot on it. The fear is they're going to use it to reanimate that machine, and Well, I don't honestly know why the imps would do that. They usually care more about language than robotics. But we will
Crastar,
attack regardless.
Crastar would speak up and say, is this the brain from the thing that we destroyed at the gnome homeland?
No, this is
Oh
a
God, no.
gigantic mech.
This is something much worse than that, unfortunately.
We haven't encountered
My dad
that,
would
right?
always talk about it. He had a weird cork board with red strings, and he was kind of obsessed with the thing.
Oh, okay.
So something Nick's people would do. I'm just saying. I'll throw that out there.
Hold on.
Well, it's the goblins. It's something worse than what Nick's
Crap.
would do.
Crastar takes a deep breath, and then you hear him go, Lardos. Lardos.
Wouldn't that be faith rather than self-discipline?
No. He was doing self-discipline to keep himself disciplined. But
Gotcha.
there we go. Much better. Hold
There you
on.
are. See, that's what you get for rolling faith. You get better.
And Crastar is also trying to sway the crowd.
Okay.
Oh,
That doesn't work on players. And Mish and Sarai both know you guys well enough to know you're full of shit. Melinda too, and the rest of the bar is empty, so there's really no one that can be swayed.
He's still trying.
Oh, absolutely. Eventually they'll convert Melinda, I swear.
Eventually.
She continues on. So that's one opportunity. We've got a few potential revenue sources for obtaining it. People who want it kept safe, not out in the wild, but also don't want it for themselves and will let us hold on to it. But that's for me to worry about. The second opportunity I have is something that's actually almost as interesting. There has been a report of a angel feather being found in the Seraph homeland of Califram. She kind of like looks at you, Zenek, for a moment, knowing that's your homeland. This feather has a unique ability to restore life to the dead. The fully dead, no matter how long they've been gone. Obtaining this-
There was one of those in Ontrell like a couple months ago. Is that a really rare artifact?
Extremely. How the hell
Oh,
would you have found one?
well, you know, Granny Smith has magic stuff. A couple months ago, she showed it to me and offered it to me for an exorbitant amount of gold that I didn't have.
Yes, and
I
I'm
didn't
sure she tells you
realize-
those apples of her healed people too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does.
She's a crackpot. I wouldn't believe every word she says.
Oh, it's
Sure,
a
she
good
has
thing I
few
didn't buy it then.
trinkets like bloodstones and healing potions that are worth more than she probably charges, but other things she... Once she knows she has you in her web, she'll try to get as much money as she can out of you. Lytus, yes, angel feathers are extremely rare. In all the history of the realm, 4, maybe 5, like, confirmed ones have ever been discovered, and all but one of them that are known to exist have been used. They're each only one-time use, and they're extremely coveted by those who wish to prolong their life.
What are the limitations on the use? Do we know?
You're actually gonna hit me why I rolled that.
Why?
Lighter says, "So a phoenix down." I couldn't resist.
I don't know what that is.
I know.
Suck it, Phoenix don't exist in this world.
I've been playing Final Fantasy for 3 fucking.
Oh, that's totally fair. Yes. Essentially, it is a Phoenix down. Only it could actually save Eris. Because fuck that. What the hell? Anyways, she continues in character now. Odds are that wasn't real. Or it could have been one that has already been spent. And not worth very much money except for to a collector. Regardless of
What are
this,
the limitations? Ish?
no one knows, because each time it's been used, it's succeeded. It's never been attempted to be used and failed, so as far as we know, there aren't any. You need to have some remnants of the body, but it was used on a pile of ashes once, and again successfully recreated the entire body and brought it back to life in its prime. Also, those who weren't murdered gained extraordinarily expanded lifespans beyond what their race would normally live from that point on. So, obviously extremely coveted. This one we are buying for a person who actually wishes to use it on themselves, and we've judged them a force for good in the world rather than evil, so we are more than happy to hand it over to them. They've offered us...
Sorry, Mish, but we all have blood on our hands. We have to use it elsewhere.
They've offered 1,500 gold for it.
Zoink!
See those orphans up there, Mish?
What
Their
about
blood's on all of our hands.
No, it's on your hands.
That's on your
Not on my hands.
Grassar says, that's your fault.
She
I don't give a
nods
shit
over
about
to
them
Zedek as
orphans.
well, and partially his.
Nope.
You
I
watch.
don't give a shit. I
You
don't give a
watch.
shit about them orphans.
I know you don't, but I'm just pointing it out.
So you'd put a price on children's lives?
I've done
No,
it.
you put.
And she
Yeah,
stops for a
you
moment
paid me, and I
counts
gave
on
you
her
your money
fingers.
back.
16 times, yes. So,
Nick.
Angel Feathers and Califram. That one is probably a limited time offer. By the time you do a different job and come back, it will likely have been recovered by a different team.
We can't have that.
And then, of course, there is... And then, as she says that, the door slams open, and someone you guys have seen several times in the inn, a younger, maybe 14, 15-year-old girl comes running in, runs over to Mish, and whispers one word to her. I'd like everyone to roll perception seeing.
Ooh.
Damn.
You said seeing, not
Nothing
searching.
suspects
Searching
me.
don't work.
What's that?
Said searching don't work.
No.
That skill's fucking useless. I mean, all right.
Searching is what you use to find hidden things. It's very useful if you're looking for loot. It is not very useful if you're just trying to gather information.
Just assume I'm going to use additional info as well.
18, 19, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, 12.
I crushed shit out.
7.
It's a good thing you said. It's a good thing you said kid, because I almost threw a dagger at somebody coming through the door while we're in the BB.
I thought you
I
didn't
say
care.
we do.
Wow, Krasdar can't.
No, I don't care about the dead ones. I got paid for them.
15. So Nick and Lytus.
Krastar wants to use...
And
with
Krasdar,
the-
you just No, you didn't make it. It's higher than a 15, unfortunately. But Nick and Lytus do. What were you going to use,
But
Lytus?
I just got a 15 as well, didn't he?
Wait, 6.
Oh no, he has the focus.
He's got 17.
I didn't realize he had the focus.
Lytus, did you want to use stunt points?
Yeah, I'm going to use additional info.
What does that do?
Whatever you give me more.
Okay.
That's what it does.
It's one word. This girl just mouths one word to her, and the word is shroud. And if you remember, that is what happens when a new nation arrives. Mish just suddenly perks up. You have a new job. You don't have enough.
Nick perks up too, and he says, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go."
I'm interested in the $1,500 gold thingy.
Later,
I'm
you can always
interested
hunt
in that
it.
as well.
You can always
You
hunt down
said-
later and kill somebody and find it. That's what you're good at. We need to investigate this now.
I'm with you on this one, Lytus.
She
Yeah.
seems really excited, though, right? I mean,
Guys,
this kid.
guys, a new shroud. This is so exciting. This is the first one since the Kindred appeared. How many years ago?
Somebody
And
better take it.
look what happened there.
70 years ago, and they've never been this close together in all of history except for the Daemon and the Seraph, who came 1 year apart from each other. We need to investigate this. Between this and the Paul acting so strangely, something weird is happening in our realm. We need to be there to find out what's going on.
Guys, there could be new plants, new animals.
Almost
Let's
certainly
go.
a new sentient race.
What about new money? Is there
Yeah,
possibility here?
New money, new products,
That-
new exotic products that could be sold for lots of money.
What about dirt?
we could probably exploit.
If you wish, sure, I don't care about that, but we need to find out what's there in case it's dangerous.
I'm down.
Wherever Lytus goes, I'll go.
Come on, Gor, let's get some new magic for you, buddy. You know you want some new magic.
I'm gonna buy
then
a new notebook.
She asks the kid, where is it? She mouths another word. I'm going to say that the same two people who got the perception check before get it again. It's Nikondar. This is a place where one of you has been on accident.
Crastar.
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is the realm that was full of corpses.
Can you spell it?
Yes, I can.
Does
So the first place you ended up was that small like fortress area. If you remember, that one was kind of devoid of life, but everything was deadish. You then traveled to a second nation. That one was there were just corpses as far as the eye could see. No signs of anything alive. The plant life was fine. It was really swampy, kind of dark and murky everywhere you went, but just everywhere was littered with half-decayed corpses. Like a giant battle had just happened everywhere, and nobody won. Really unsettling. But she says, she whispers to Mish that it's right next to there. I guess we're going south.
Are you coming?
No, Soraya is, though. He looks up. I am? Yes. You'll be more useful than I will in this matter. Alright, let's go.
Wait. Sarai's going with us?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Crastar gets up and says, finally, we get to see what you're really made of.
I was made of 18 arrows at one point, saving your asses. You'll get to see it again.
You didn't really have to do that. You're just being stupid.
Nick is like so excited at the aspect of a new shroud that he's just out the door and like with his stuff already packed. Still. He has not unpacked from getting back yet, so he's like still ready to go. His saddlebags are still on Peter. He's fucking
Linus wants to talk to Melinda.
Okay.
So he walks over and does the whole money, in the air with his finger thing.
Gwar already got it. He left it outside your room, he said.
Really? And you believe this?
Go check.
Gwar, where's my money?
I toss him his money.
How much was it?
Shit, you're supposed to remember that.
That wasn't my job. That's how I have it.
I remember. I did the
gold.
mental math. It was 43, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, 21 gold's your cut.
You guys, hold on. Not Gwar because you already got some. Bye. How many in our group? Like 5 or 6?
6 total, so 5 if you're not including Gwar.
4 gold, 2 copper each.
Anyways, that's what Crastar says there. I gotta go. You guys have a good rest of the night.
Alright, so
Later.
we're actually going to cut off right now. That's a good, nice dramatic tension point, so... everyone packs up and gets ready to head off towards this brand new shroud that's appeared. I will say Mish does mention, while Krasdor is gone, thankfully, that she suggests you go through Illinish and take the portal that Krasdor accidentally stumbled through on purpose this time. It will get you there faster than any other method that she knows of. Of course, you could also try the mage you rescued, but his results tend to vary from time to time. You might end up 1,000 miles up in outer space. Just depends on how well he casts any particular spell. So, up to you, but get there quickly, please. Otherwise, there's no point.
Okay.
So, yes, that is where we leave off.
Oh, this is
Sounds
exciting.
good. See you next week.
Laters.
See you guys.
That Mighty Minotaur picture is just annoying. What is that even from?
I have no idea.